Okay, so
Wow. 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 Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in. We are about to get started in just a moment. Classically troubleshooting a couple of things here and there. Welcome to those of you who are joining us from the beginning of the show, which is always lovely to see. I think we have kind of an exciting topic tonight. I've been really looking forward to talking about this for some time, which is the James Webb Telescope and what it means for scientific exploration in space, the kind of things that we can maybe look forward to seeing as a result of its launch, and kind of just like, what is it and where our technology is today and why it's such a big deal. And I think a great place to start this chat is with an iconic image known as the Hubble Deep Field. So I'll start with reading the Wikipedia on this. The Hubble Deep Field, HDF, is an image of a small region of the constellation Ursa Major. It's constructed from a series of observations by the Hubble Space Telescope. It covers an area of about 2.6 arc minutes on a side, about 1/124 millionth of the whole sky. So that's insane. The image is assembled from 342 separate exposures taken with the Space Telescope's wide field and planetary camera over 10 consecutive days in 1995. So they pointed Hubble, they took these exposures for 10 days, and then they stitched together these images to produce, thank you, by the way, for Wood, it's great to see you, to put together what we know as the Hubble Deep Field. And we're going to look at this image and so first off, couple things, because it's actually a really exciting topic to go through. So we're going to use some interesting visuals to kind of demonstrate where maybe this is in the universe. But what's fascinating in the Hubble Deep Field is that we pointed this telescope at this incredibly tiny piece of space, turned on the camera for 10 days, and got just an incredible resolution in terms of the imagery. So you can actually see like spiral galaxies and these bright objects and what are more than likely, nebulae and other phenomena. And when you just start to see sort of the scale and the number of objects that are existing in the universe in this tiny little like sliver, 1/24 millionth of the sky that we're looking through, it was one of the first like holy shit moments, I think, for a lot of people. When astronauts go in space and they look at the Earth, I don't know exactly what the term for it is, but they sort of have this like general affect. They're very deeply impacted emotionally by seeing like the scale of just the planet they live on, how large but also small it is. And I think a lot of people, when they looked into this image, it was almost like a scientific-esque like spiritual awakening, you know, being able to really for the first time conceptualize that all those little like tiny like pinpricks of light that you see up in the sky are these incredible objects, these like absolutely phenomenal stellar photographs. So that's cool. We have this Hubble Space Telescope, which has been delivering images for quite some time. 1990, I think, is when it went into orbit. Yeah. So it wasn't the first space telescope. So the reason why we put telescopes in space, or why space telescopes are even better than space telescopes on Earth, is the atmosphere. When we have telescopes on the ground, a lot of, if you go to any like planetariums or places where you can actually see like large scale telescopes, you'll find that a lot of the locations are at very high altitudes. Places like Chile, California, like places where they have like a lot of elevation, because the higher you can get up, the less atmosphere you have to look through. And the atmosphere is gas. Gas has molecules, and those molecules interact with the light particles coming from the objects in space. So the less particles that we can have getting in the way of that light, the better of an image we can get. So why not just take the atmosphere completely out of the picture, right? And take a telescope and have it sort of float in orbit, and we'll talk about what orbit actually means in a little bit, but have it completely unobstructed by the atmosphere and point at objects and take pictures. So the Hubble Space Telescope is one of our truly like incredible forays into delivering like high quality space images. Sorry. In orbit. So I'm curious, I'd like to see what the actual like orbit distance is. Where is it here? Ground support. It would be under. I'm pretty sure it's like orbit. Should actually say somewhere here. And sorry to get hung up on this detail, but it's important when we talk about James Webb. Where is it here? Orbital parameters. Okay. Okay, low Earth orbit. Perfect. So if we look at our orbital, this is a really fun image. I like this. This is where Hubble is in terms of the Earth. Okay. I don't think this actually shows us the James Webb or where that's going to be. It's gargantuanly farther away, though, and we'll get to that fun little detail there shortly. But Hubble, again, wonderful space telescope. It actually broke recently. There was a major failure of a computer component, and they had a hard time getting the computers back online to do any image processing. And after some trickery, they finally got it up and running again. So Hubble is still active. It's still taking photographs. It's still producing awesome imagery and great insights into the universe. However, it has sort of outlived its life, and it's time for us to take new tools into space and deploy them and get even better looks into what's going on in the cosmos. So the James Webb Telescope is that tool, is that exciting new eye in the sky that we're going to have, our eye in space, I should say, that we're going to have to really start to unpack some of the mysteries of the universe and probably see things that we've never actually been able to see before. Hold on, I'm just going to grab my notepad here because I took some notes and my cat is sleeping on them. Sorry about it. I apologize. I should have had that prepared. So one of the things that I thought was actually very interesting about, so James Webb has been delayed a couple of times. I think the tentative launch date is December 18th. If that sticks true, we're definitely going to have like a live stream, like for hours, where we're going to watch sort of the mission status of it getting launched into space. One thing that's actually interesting is that the orbit of the James Webb Telescope is 1 million miles from the planet Earth. It is very, very far. There's a reason for that, because they want it to be completely out, sort of in the barren of space, where we'll have the best chance of getting like really good pictures. In terms of its comparison to Hubble, it's about like just across the baseline, it's about 100 times more powerful. But what's particularly exciting about the James Webb Telescope is the instrumentation that's going to be on board. So the mirror is much bigger, but not only is the mirror bigger and going to give us better resolution, but the instruments that they're setting up actually are going to give us the ability to detect infrared light, which the Hubble Space Telescope apparently has very limited capacity for. So before we get too deep into the infrared and why that's important, let's walk through a little bit of the James Webb Telescope's like features, its structure, its design, and then we'll go from there. So, so the James Webb Telescope will be a giant leap. Actually, let's go to the Wikipedia. I find the Wikipedia is better for that. This has some great stuff on the instruments that I want to get to, but let's do... Yeah, Space Telescope. Okay. The James Webb Space Telescope is a joint NASA ESA CSA space telescope that is planned to succeed the Hubble Space Telescope as NASA's flagship astrophysics mission. The JWST, which is scheduled to be launched December 2021, will provide improved infrared resolution and sensitivity over Hubble, and will enable a broad range of investigations across the fields of astronomy and cosmology, including observing some of the most distant events and objects in the universe, such as, the formation of the first galaxies and detailed atmospheric characterization of potential habitable exoplanets. So if there's anyone who's watching this and has seen previous episodes and been stoked about some of the conversation Lex Friedman has had with Sarah Seeger, or a couple of, I can't remember, there was two other women I can't remember the name of off the top of my head, but absolutely fascinating conversations on what we're looking for when we search for life in the universe or signs of life. The James Webb Telescope is one of the first things that we're putting into space that will actually give us some of those tools. So it will help us detect the spectrums better of planets, to be able to detect if they have things like phosphine in the universe, which is a precursor for life. But we'll get into the details a little bit deeper there, because there's lots to talk about. In fact, I'm super excited about this. I don't know if you guys could tell. The primary mirror of the JWST, the optical telescope element, consists of 18 hexagonal mirror segments made of gold-plated beryllium. This is super fascinating. So these beryllium hexagonal mirrors are super, super reflective. They're huge. We're gonna watch a video where you get the scale of this thing. You could literally just pick one of those mirrors up in your hand, though. They're incredibly lightweight, because the whole thing has to be designed to like get to space and launch this mission and do all this exciting stuff, right? So gold-plated beryllium, which create a 6.5 meter, 21-foot diameter mirror, considerably larger than Hubble's, what is this, 10-foot mirror? Sorry, 7-foot 10-inch mirror. Unlike the Hubble telescope, which observes the near ultraviolet, visible, and near infrared spectra, the James Webb Telescope will observe a lower frequency range from long wavelength visible light through mid-infrared, which will allow it to observe high redshift objects. This is important. I'm going to demonstrate what redshifting actually looks like so you guys can have a real like visual understanding of this, that are too old and too distant for Hubble to observe. The telescope must be kept very cold in order to observe the infrared without interference. So it will be deployed in space near the Sun-Earth L2 Lagrange points. So just to give you an idea, again, this is here. Like it is out there in terms of sorry, there's L1, there's L2, my bad. So it's considerably further than the moon from us, all right? And the reason for that is to keep it cold. Sorry, I switched articles here too quickly on myself. Okay, this is actually a cool part too. And a large sun shield made of silicon and aluminum coated Kapton will keep its mirror and instruments below. Something that's interesting about the sun shield is that it will actually be able to create its own sense of darkness, its own shadow to take these photographs. But not only that, one of the cameras or one of the detectors actually has the ability, and if any of you have seen, again, Sarah Seeger's conversation with Lex Freeman, where she talks about the darkest lights in the universe, or the smallest lights in the universe. You know, that's the title of her book, I believe. And this will allow us to like look at a planetary system like a ways away, and almost like how you hold your hand up to shield yourself from the sun, we will be able to shield the coronas of suns or stars and essentially see objects around them. So for the first time, we might actually be able to take like realistic photographs of planets or exoplanets orbiting other stars. And then with the spectroscopy that we're able to run on the atmospheres of those objects, we can start to infer what they're made of and if they're habitable. So we can start to look in those areas where we think there might be life. And it's technology like this that is going to help us actually figure out if life is out in the universe. We're not going to do it just by sitting on Earth. We need to launch space probes and different instrumentation sort of into the cosmos in order to have any hope of detecting this stuff. All right. The JWST is being developed by NASA, the European Space Agency, and the Canadian Space Agency. Development began in 1996 for a launch that was initially planned for 2007, a $500 million budget, but the project has numerous delays, cost overruns, and underwent major redesigns. The JWST construction was completed in late 2016. Afterward, an extensive testing phase began, and in March 2018, NASA further delayed the launch after the telescope sunshield ripped during a practice deployment. This is the thing, guys, you got to remember, like, the level of precision in which these people need to be able to complete this work is insane. Like, you need to be able to get this thing that's 1 million miles from the planet that you're talking to through like a radio signal to do this complicated mechanical deployment. There is zero room for error. We've lost probes on Mars. The Chinese have lost probes on the moon because of failures. Like, if you make one mistake, it's fucked. So this goes to show, that's why they extensively test things before it obviously goes out into space. The launch was delayed again in June of, June 2018, following recommendations from an independent review board. Work on integration and testing for the telescope was suspended due to the COVID-19 pandemic, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so apparently it's turned into a $10 billion device, which, to be fair, small price to pay for, I think, what we're going to get out of it. We can delve a little bit into the instrumentation and stuff like that after the video that I want to watch, because it's kind of a long video, long for the stream. It's about 30 minutes long. It's by Smarter Every Day. And that's a great walkthrough of the James Webb Telescope, along with some actual footage of being able to get inside. His father works on the project for the sun shield. So I am going to get us started off on this. And I need to turn on my air conditioner because I'm sitting here in a sweater and I am sweating profusely, which is like not a good look for me. So I'm going to get this started. I'm going to try not to blow our ears out with the volume. And here we go.
He's about to finish this major job you've been working on, which is the James Webb Space Telescope.
Sun shield for the James Webb Space Telescope.
Hey, it's me, Destin. Welcome back to Smarter Every Day. The James Webb Space Telescope is about to launch, and this is a really big deal that people from all over the science community have been waiting on for years. By the time you watch this video, it may have already launched, or it may have been in operation for decades. It doesn't really matter, because today we are going to talk to a very special person, and we're going to learn a lot about the James Webb Space Telescope. The James Webb Space Telescope is too big to fit into any rocket payload fairing, so in order to get it to space, it has to be folded up and launched in this more compact configuration. After launch, it's designed to unfold like origami in what I see as a series of precisely choreographed engineering miracles. Not only do you have to make sure all this stuff works, but it has to happen after the incredibly violent vibration environment of a rocket launch. Projects like the James Webb Space Telescope, or the JWST as it's known, take so long to make and are in operation for so long, it's incredible. You just saw my dad, and I would be
It's crazy. They basically like look look the same, like the same human being from like the eyes up. Like you really can't tell. That's not just the same.
With the James Webb Space Telescope, whether or not Dad worked on it or not, but the fact that he did makes it pretty darn special for me. And in an upcoming video, we're going to explore
I'm sorry, but how sick would this be if like you had a family member working on such like an incredible project that is going to benefit humanity for decades to come? Like that's a wonderful thing to have your name on.
exactly what Dad did on the Sun Shield, because it's really cool and there's a lot to learn there. But first, I want to learn about what the James Webb Space Telescope is, how it works, all the important things. And we're going to do that by talking to a very special individual. A number of years ago, back in 2017, I had an incredible honor. I was invited to Goddard Space Flight Center, and I had the opportunity to speak with an incredibly important person working on the project, Dr. John Mather. Before we start this conversation, I want to explain its importance.
I'm going to skip ahead because I can explain the importance of the conversation much faster. I feel like he can. This guy is basically like the scientific advisor for the entire project. He is the project in terms of the overall science of it. So he has an interesting little awkward interview that he does in a conference room we're just going to jump into here.
About James Webb for a second?
Happy to do that.
Let's go ahead and get comfortable. So what I'm interested in doing, with your permission, is creating a video series about how the James Webb Space Telescope works.
Okay.
And you're the man, correct?
Well, I'm one of the many.
I've
Classic
I'm the original
scientist.
senior project scientist.
I've been told that you are the man and that you're very humble and you give credit to everyone.
I'm also proud of what we've done.
Okay.
But yes, it's obviously a team project.
Okay.
It's a huge team project. That's
Right.
the special part of it. Here's the telescope, and you can see that it's not like anybody else's telescope. It's not like the little tube the Galileo looked through. It's not like the Hubble Space Telescope. It is way out there in space. It looks more like a solar energy concentrator. And it has this huge hexagonal mirror made out of 18 smaller hexagons to collect the starlight or the galaxy light that comes from over here. Bounces off of that, bounces off a little convex mirror up here and back down into this black area, which is the beginning of the instrument package.
Is that called a Cassegrainian?
These two parts make it a Cassegrain. There's a third big mirror that you can't see that makes it called a 3-mirror anastigmat telescope, which is better.
Say that one more time?
3-mirror anastigmat.
I'll have to go look at that.
Yes. It means that it gives a
love
good
this.
image over a much larger piece of sky.
Got it.
And so we really care about that because we want a really good image and we have a big camera.
Okay, so I did have to look that up. 3-mirror anastigmat. 3-mirror anastigmat. Basically, it means that light gets bounced off of mirrors 3 times before it gets to the instruments or sensors that are taking the picture. Each of those mirror bounces is for a very specific reason. The big mirror essentially is like a big bucket. It collects all the light as it's traveling through space.
So this is the big leverage point between, this is the first major point of leverage that the JWST has over Hubble, is that this overall size of the mirror is just larger and of a higher quality. So it is going to be able to capture and focus more light, more visible and infrared light into those sensors. So the bucket is bigger. That's part one.
And then they focus that down. They wanted as big of a mirror as possible because that means they can get more light, a bigger bucket. So all this light reflects off that big concave mirror and is focused down onto the little secondary mirror in front of it. Think about it, that is so much more light hitting that little mirror than if the little mirror was just looking out into space by itself. All that light then goes deep into the telescope and is bounced off one more mirror, and then it goes to what's called the fine steering mirror. This mirror compensates for the movement of the spacecraft and kind of works like image stabilization, and back here in the back on all these optics, that's where all the astigmatism is taken out of the image. 3-mirror anastigmat, but there's a 4th mirror in there to work like image stabilization. Got it.
The hardest thing for us to build was this giant mirror because it's made out of 18 pieces and they all have to be adjusted to the right place after we get up there into space. So each of them is made out of beryllium, which is very light and very stiff and holds its shape when it's cold. That was our hardest thing, to learn how to make them ultralight, because each of these hexagons is something you'd be able to lift with your hands if we'd allow you to do it. So they're really thin.
But you'd literally be picking up like a several $1 million piece of beryllium or some shit like that.
And really, really accurate. Behind the telescope mirrors is the instrument package, which has the cameras and spectrometers, and we had to invent some.
This is the part that gets super exciting. So before we dive too deep into this, I actually want to give you guys a very quick demonstration of what red shifting is, because I think it's fundamental to understanding why JWST is superior over Hubble, but also it helps kind of extrapolate on the possibilities. Like, holy shit, like if we're able to see this whole new realm of light, like what are we going to see? So we're in, oh yeah, I think last time I literally like flew out into like the nothing, which is kind of what we want to do. Let's go back to, let's go on Oumuamua or whatever this, Oumuamua. Okay, so we are in Oumuamua, we are traveling through the universe, we are now speeding up, and we're leaving this little galaxy. Now, you're gonna notice back here that there is some red and yellow objects. The further I travel, the more of them you're gonna actually start to see. What you are noticing, and if I pick one of these like red objects out of the sky, let's see, I click on that one, or actually let's do this one here. So that guy right there, red, but wait a second, it's not so red anymore. The closer now it's turning yellow, and the closer I get to it, the more I'm gonna realize that it's probably just gonna be like a white, bright light. Okay, so this, what you're seeing here is the concept of red shifting. So as light travels through space, the wavelength gets longer over time. And because of that shift in the wavelength over a certain distance is what we call red shifting. And we can actually observe how many times it shifts through the spectrum to determine the composition. And Hubble lacks these tools. It doesn't have the tools to be able to detect the red shift that we're looking for as much, or the JWST has much better tools. So we will be able to see these objects in red that, let's say, Hubble would not necessarily be able to see. And the reason why I'm keeping going here is because once you sort of hit the quote-unquote edge of the known universe and space engine, you start to notice that everything just dithers out to red. And that's the image that I'm going here. So just about any second now, we're actually going to stop running. There we go. So you'll see space disappear and disappear. Notice how the colors are changing, and as the objects get further away, the light takes longer to get there, and the wavelength of the light shifts into the lower wavelengths, and those lower wavelengths are associated with red, the visual spectrum of the color red. And until all you see is dim red lights, and then the further we get away from the brightest objects in the universe, it just disappears. So this is why JWST is so cool, because it's going to give us the ability to see things we could potentially never see before, just based off the instrumentation. So I'll let him elaborate more.
Some things for that too. We needed much better detectors. The detectors are made of two flavors, one called mercury cadmium telluride, and one is called arsenic doped silicon. And the combination of those two things give us the sensitivity to the whole wavelength range that we wanted to study.
And that didn't exist before?
Well, they existed, but they weren't good enough. They weren't sensitive enough, and they weren't big enough.
Gotcha.
So we really had to push on that. Other things that are obviously difficult is how you're going to make this big thing. So what I'm pointing at here is the sun shield. So
This
it's made
part's
out of
really
5
cool.
layers of
This
thin
part's really
plastic
cool.
coated with metal.
Kapton?
Kapton. So the sunshine comes up from this side, and it's all reflected away. So only a little tiny bit of heat gets through to this side, because we want the telescope to be cold and also very stable.
Basically, the telescope will be flown in such a way that the sun's rays are always hitting the bottom or the instrument side of the sun shield and leaving the mirrors in the shadow. Just like on Earth, when we only see the stars when our side of the planet isn't facing the sun, which we call nighttime, well, with this big sun shield, the Webb can create its own continual night for the telescope. One side of the telescope is always in the dark and the other side is seeing light, which is a really interesting way to do this, because typically you have to do thermal management systems to keep everything at the right temperature. But when you keep the optics cold, field, you don't have to worry about temperature fluctuations. So you can set it the way it needs to be, and you can let it do its thing. This is a fascinating engineering problem, and we'll talk about this more in a future episode.
Things that are more ordinary, we still have to think about. On the warm side of the sun shield is the spacecraft box that contains all the spacecraft electronics, the power supplies, the rocket engines, the fuel tanks, the transmitters and receivers, and the computers, everything that it takes to run the observatory is on this side.
Is that how you also position the spacecraft? Where are the reaction wheels, for example?
Yes, we have reaction wheels in here that are used to point the spacecraft in the right direction.
Okay, so this is really exciting because I actually thought about this originally. Like, how the hell does this space telescope orient itself? And if you think about, like, I mean, you know, if I think about like the Starship Enterprise NCC 1701D specifically, whenever you saw it making minor little adjustments, have these maneuvering thrusters. And those thrusters would typically expel gas, which is a fuel that the thing has to have on board. Typically, a lot of these space probes, they use a nuclear power plant. So they have a nuclear power source that lasts forever. They also typically have some type of solar array for collecting power. So how can you make thrust with just electricity? You can't expel gas that's not in it. You can't compress gas that doesn't exist that it can't collect. So what is the solution to that problem? And it's absolutely fascinating. I'll let them speak to it.
And we have rocket jets, which are used for two things. One is to maintain the orbit, because it's an unstable orbit. And the other is, once in a while, to unload the reaction wheels, because the reaction wheels collect angular momentum. And where do you get the angular momentum? You get it from sunshine, which pushes on the telescope and isn't totally balanced. So the combination of those two things means you have to use fuel. And that's the thing that sets the lifetime of the observatory.
Okay, that was a lot, but we can understand it. Check this out. Reaction wheels are amazing, and I did a whole video on them years ago that goes into depth, but it's basically a way of orienting or pointing the spacecraft without using a rocket, just like cats do. You should probably go back and watch that one too. One way I like to think about reaction wheels is motocross. This video from way back shows it pretty well. So a motocross racer goes flying up into the air, and they're briefly kind of weightless, like a spacecraft, but riders are able to control whether the nose of the bike goes up or down by braking or accelerating. If they accelerate the back wheel, the nose goes up because the reaction torque spins the bike in the opposite direction of the wheel.
Oh man, what the hell is that goddamn game that there used to be a motocross, like a motorcycle game that you played, like it was like a flash game or something that was so fucking annoying. I can't remember the name of it, but it was basically this
wheel. And if they want to pull the nose down, then they hit the brakes, and all the torque of slowing down the wheel is redirected into the bike and it tilts down. Basically, it's the same idea on a space telescope, but instead of attaching motorcycles to it to turn it in different ways, they have little electric flywheels that are always spinning, and if they accelerate them or decelerate them, the angular momentum is transferred to the telescope and they can spin and point the spacecraft very precisely in all sorts of directions using a combination of reaction wheels oriented in different directions. The other thing that's fascinating about the James Webb Space Telescope is we're trying to keep it oriented in a very specific direction, but we're getting all this pressure from the sun. It's called solar radiation pressure. Basically, as light and radiation from the sun hit the telescope, they actually apply pressure to it, not unlike a sail. It's a really small amount of pressure, like 1,000th of a gram on a square meter of spacecraft. But if you think about it, if you're in 0G in the vacuum of space, a small force can offset everything, and you have to account for that. It's a really big deal.
So way back in the back of it, where you can't see it in this black section behind the mirror, is a huge box full of instrumentation. And the instruments include cameras and spectrometers to cover the entire wavelength that we can see, which ranges from 0.6 microns, which you can see with your eye, out to 28 microns wavelength, which you definitely cannot.
So he said the spectrum ranges from 0.6 microns to 28 microns. That's a measure of the wavelength of the light they'll be able to detect. This means the telescope will just be able to see the red portion of visible light, but it will look deep into the infrared spectrum. Obviously, there must be some huge advantage to focusing so much on the infrared spectrum, and he's about to talk about that in a little bit.
So we also have spectrometers that spread out the starlight into the rainbow of colors, and to find all the measures of what's going on inside the object. So the first thing you want to know is what's it made out of. So then you look at the what's called spectrum lines. So the spectrum lines come from different chemical elements and molecules. And just as you see when you look at the fireworks on July 4th here, each different color comes from a particular chemical element or molecule.
But it's different though because you actually have shifting, right?
Yes.
How do you know that you're detecting the correct elements if you're redshifted?
You actually have to detect a pattern. If you only see one line, one spectrum line, you cannot be 100% sure what's making it. So you really need to find two or more if you really want to be sure you're seeing what you think you're seeing. So, but then this accounts for the fact that sometimes the objects coming toward us are going away from us or participating in the expansion of the universe as a whole, which can change the wavelength rather substantially. A thing that's going away from us has the wavelengths of light that we receive increased. So the fractional increase is called the redshift. So it can go from 0 or even minus if the thing is coming toward us to large numbers. And so far, the farthest thing we've seen with the telescope has a redshift of 11, which means the fractional shift is 11, means the wavelength that we get is 12 times what it was when it started.
Oh, so that's a multiplier that you're talking about.
Multiplier.
Oh, wow.
So if you see, for instance, the Lyman alpha line at 0.12 microns wavelength, by the time we get it, it's at 1.44.
So this is why infrared is so important, because
Yes.
everything is shifted that direction.
Right, so for studying the distant universe where the expansion has stretched out all the wavelengths, you definitely have to have an infrared telescope to study the light that started out as ultraviolet.
So quick question. So if you've seen a shift of 11 times, does that mean that you have a sensor on board that will sense beyond 11 times?
Yes.
Okay.
So
Wow.
our telescope, well, it depends on what wavelengths you started with.
Right.
But if you started with that particular Lyman alpha line from hydrogen, at a redshift of 11, it's 12 times the original wavelength. There's 1.44 microns.
Got it.
So, but suppose the universe has got things even farther away, so that we see even more expansion since that time. We're set up to see, and we think we might see objects out to a redshift of 20 or 30.
Are you excited about that?
Yes.
Okay, so like this is the exciting stuff. This is it will give us a level of depth of vision that we have not been able to ever see before. Another thing that's like kind of like anticlimactic about December 18th when it is supposed to launch, and hopefully everything goes well. It goes into orbit first, and then it begins its journey out to the 1,000,000-mile mark, and that takes 3 weeks. So we're not going to see any actual like major breakthroughs probably until like, I don't know, March, April, at probably the earliest. I mean, I'd love for them to prove me wrong. Please prove me wrong.
Nobody's ever seen them. They are predicted. We are fairly confident of some of those predictions.
Okay, my camera kept overheating, but this is a good time to talk about redshift. You've experienced this in a way with a siren and the Doppler effect. As an ambulance or siren comes towards you, you experience a higher tone, but as it passes you and moves away, that tone gets lower. The sound waves from the siren are compressed against each other as it comes near you, so it appears to your ears as if it's a higher frequency, and the sound waves seem to be expanded as it moves away from you, and your ears perceive it as a lower frequency. The same thing happens with light. So as light from a star that is moving away from us reaches us, the way we see that light is an expanded version of that light. Like the tone from the siren drops, the frequency from the light appears to drop, and it moves from the visible spectrum down into the infrared spectrum. So if we didn't look into the infrared range, we couldn't see light that started out as visible light on things that are moving away from us. This is the red shift. And in a universe that's ever expanding, many of the objects we're looking at and looking for will be moving away from us. So looking in that lower infrared spectrum is super important.
So this is a
Quick reminder, everyone, that the universe is expanding, and as far as we are aware, it's expanding faster than like it should be. And obviously all objects are kind of like moving away from each other. So we might actually get to the heat death video. It's kind of like depressing, but also like very beautiful, talking about whether or not like the universe is literally just going to cool out into this dark dither eventually, or whether or not gravity will overtake and come back. That's why understanding dark matter is so important. I don't know exactly if James Webb is actually going to contribute to our understanding of dark matter at all, but we'll see.
a giant tripod. There's 3 legs. The hinge points here, 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 and to the one, and this leg folds in half. And here's a hinge point. So To get this ready for launch, we pull this one out sideways, so you can pull the mirror up here, and the legs actually fold around behind the observatory.
Wow.
So it just fits.
You had a glimmer in your eye when you said that. That's kind of that's a big deal.
Yeah, it's a big deal. It's one of many things that have to work when you launch. Of course, everything is folded up for launch. Everything has to unfold and do the right thing out there. So, of course, the big question everyone has is, are you sure it's going to work? And the answer is, of course, you can't be sure. But we are doing what we should be doing to make sure. So what do? Well, number one, you have 2 of everything when you possibly can. So you get 2 shots when you need them. You rehearse everything. You practice and practice and practice. And you have grouchy people come to tell you when you're not doing it right. And that's really important, because we hate doing it wrong even if we don't like being told.
What are those people? The quality assurance officers?
Those are review panels. We get peer reviews, we get senior engineers that have done something related before and that have a good instinct about these things. They say, no, don't do it like that. Do it some other way.
Right.
And so, but the most important thing is you test and test and test, because there's no such thing as analyzing anything well enough that you can be sure.
You know.
So anyone who has any experience in IT or infrastructure, this is where you have like rigorous quality assurance processes, testing, like people who fundamentally understand like testing, and there's like a real methodology to it, can really appreciate just the extra level these guys might have to go through to make something work. It's truly insane.
You know, you have destructive tests and non-destructive tests. So how do you perform a test when you only have one test article?
Well, we actually made several test articles. We made a pathfinder for the telescope with the carbon fiber framework, and we put on 2 of the mirrors, or even finally 3.
And my camera overheated again. At this point, I'm starting to get embarrassed, but don't worry about it. This gives us an opportunity as the camera cools off to get distracted by cool things at NASA. This interview took place at NASA's Goddard Space Flight Center in Greenbelt, Maryland, which is where they've been controlling the Hubble Space Telescope for the last several decades. I spoke to the Hubble operations manager and got to see the actual control room. That's a topic for another day, but they do all kinds of awesome stuff here at Goddard. So you're gonna make this space telescope and you're gonna put it up into space. You don't want the first time it sees a vacuum or near absolute zero on the sensor side. You don't want that to happen for the first time in space, so you got to try to simulate that on Earth. How do you do these incredibly physically challenging things here on 1 atmosphere on the surface of Earth? The answer is a huge thermal vacuum that was built at Goddard back in the 1960s, and it's incredible.
So basically a large vacuum, and they pump liquid nitrogen into it
To make it cold?
make it cold, they
Wow.
can simulate the environment of space.
That's crazy. So this is how you simulate space on the ground.
That's right. This is what it takes.
That's amazing.
I love the legacy look of it, you know?
Yeah, it looks like a boiler.
The legacy look, it's very steampunk. It is straight up like one of the most steampunk things I've ever seen.
But
It looks like something out of Final Fantasy VII, like something that like Barrett is trying to blow up.
is made to keep pressure out instead of take pressure or contain pressure.
All designed on paper, you know, back in the 60s. You think about it like that, it's all analog.
Okay, so we're on the top floor now. We are walking towards the top of the thermal vacuum chamber. That's cool.
Okay, I'm sorry. How fucking cool like is this guy that he's following? That this is just like, so what's your job? I simulate the environment of space inside of a giant multi-million-dollar facility. You know, I have a vacuum chamber in which I pump liquid nitrogen into. That's my job.
Cool. So do they actually put James Webb in there?
Some of the components, before the assembly, they would take some of the larger components and put in this one. And then we have a bunch of smaller ones over there.
I was about to say, there's no way the whole telescope fits in there.
Test everything, all the way down to the nuts and bolts. These are also thermal vacuum chambers, just also, or just smaller scale.
Oh, this is for component level stuff.
Correct.
Gotcha.
Nuts and bolts,
Nuts and bolts.
and smaller assembly parts.
Oh, that's cool. They've got the hydraulic diagram like integrated to the valves. That's pretty neat.
When do you think that was printed, you know?
Oh, wow.
My bad, got a little bit distracted. The next thing they want to test for are the launch forces that
I don't blame it. If I got to go down there, I'd like, guys, this is going to take me personally days. Like, you're going to need to spend days with me going through all of these rooms and explaining all this stuff to me and showing, you know, I'll talk to people. Like, they wouldn't be able to get rid of me. It would have to be a joint venture.
But on the rocket, they have a huge centrifuge at Goddard, and they can place instruments on that and simulate the G-forces that the telescope will see during launch. It's pretty awesome. And then there's the vibrations that'll happen during launch.
Okay, this is the shaker table. So the Ariane is going to shake violently. What you have to do is you have to make sure that the telescope isn't going to break during launch. So here at Goddard Space Center, check it out. It's a really cool area here. This is the way they test that. They'll put the telescope here, they'll mount it in position, and then they'll shake it violently to make sure that nothing falls apart, nothing breaks.
Here's some B-roll footage of them doing that, the vibration testing. You can see the telescope shaking.
Okay, I'm in a really neat spot right now. This is
That's
the
pretty
tent
fucking
that they
cool.
moved
This
James
is
Webb
really
around with.
cool.
It's like a portable clean room. And this is the sound chamber where they're gonna acoustically load the thing.
What they're doing here is simulating the roar of the rockets, which can get up over 140 decibels and can be very destructive. So they've got this big chamber with speakers in it, with a massive subwoofer and other speakers to blast it with sound.
That's a subwoofer up top.
This is the largest subwoofer in the country, as far as I know. So if you really want to drop the bass, this is where you
That's awesome. I fucking love that guy, man. What a nice guy.
Is that the sound is different at different parts in the chamber because you get reflections and echoes off the wall. For example, if I have a sound wave going across and bouncing off the wall, you might get constructive interference, meaning you get a louder sound at different points and you might get a quieter spot. So in order to test that, you can see they have microphones hanging at different points in the chamber.
Interesting.
Wow. I'm going to get back behind this because I don't want to interfere with what they're doing. These people are moving this tent by hand, and the way they're doing that is on an air bearing. They've got compressed air pumped to the feet of the tent in a really flat surface floor, and they're able to move the whole thing by hand.
Wow.
There's a couple of really cool shots where you can see people moving the entire space telescope by hand within the portable clean room on a cushion of air. Can you imagine what they're thinking? This is so rad.
So my camera's overheating. Is that a problem on the telescope?
The observatory doesn't overheat because it's facing outer space. The whole telescope is protected from the sunshine, from the Earth, and from the moon all the time by this giant sun shield. And we chose the orbit especially so we could do that. The Lagrange point 2 orbit that we choose is actually the only place you can go where the single-sided umbrella that we build can protect the observatory completely from all of those things at the same time.
Lagrange points are special points in space where when you have two orbital bodies interacting with each other, there's these little special spots where things can kind of just balance. They're right in the sweet spot where they're being pulled in two different directions at the same time, and they just kind of hover there. Lagrange points are fascinating. There are 5 Lagrangian points for any combination of two orbital bodies. Since James Webb sensors could be affected by Earthshine and moonshine, L2 of the Earth's sun
it's an
system
L2.
is the optimum place for it to...
I'm so glad we watched this because, like, I didn't fully understand the scope of what they were doing. It totally makes sense.
And Dr. Mather is about to explain why.
How are you going to communicate with it if it's on the other side of the moon?
It's not. We don't go to that exact spot.
Okay.
And of course the moon orbits as well. So
are you orbiting the Lagrangian point?
we orbit around the Lagrange point. We don't go to it. Number one, it's easier to get there. Number two, Lagrange point's in the shade. It's actually right behind the Earth, and most of the sunshine is being blocked by the Earth at that spot. So you don't want to go there.
Can you draw that for me on this piece of paper?
Yeah. So sure. Here is the here's the sun over here. Here's the Earth over here, and not to scale, but out here is the Lagrange point, and we are going to be orbiting around the Lagrange point like that.
Just enough to get the sunshine around the Earth?
Yeah, we'll be.
Honestly, that guy draws as well as I do. Just a heads up. Like, I know some people might be ripping on this guy's circles, but like straight up, like my circle looks like a butt too when I draw it. So
the moon is a lot closer in. The moon's not. My handwriting is not so good today, but the Lagrange point's about 4 times as far from the Earth as the moon is.
Oh, I see.
So we never have a problem with that.
Gotcha. And so I didn't realize that you were choosing to orbit.
Yeah.
I thought the whole point was to yeah, I guess,
No, we need the sunshine.
Why?
We don't want to go in the, we need solar power to run the observatory.
okay, I
We
see.
need the sunshine.
Yeah.
It also takes more fuel to get to.
Do you not have an RTG on board?
No, we don't. There's no need for it.
Oh.
That's hard to do. So,
So, if anyone is curious, RTGs are very, very interesting devices. They are used to generate low-level thermonuclear power. They're basically nuclear reactors, but like very chill. The Martian RTG. If you guys have ever seen this scene from The Martian, this is what an RTG is. Oops. What the hell happened here? This
I
thing.
get it. RTGs are good for spacecraft. If they rupture around humans, no more humans. Which is why we buried it when we arrived. And planted that flag so we would never be stupid enough to accidentally go near it again. But as long as I don't break it.
I almost just said everything will be fine out loud. Look, the point is...
Okay, so if you guys haven't read the book The Martian, it's fucking incredible. It is a truly, truly insightful tale about like what a mission to Mars would look like, especially if someone was stuck on it. But in it, he uses an RTG as part of his sort of plan to get home. So typically on things like Voyager, like Hubble, all these, they a lot of them have RTGs on board. So I guess I thought James Webb would as well, but apparently not.
and we need several kilowatts of electricity. So
Where are the
sunshine-
solar panels?
The solar panels are hidden in this picture, but they are obviously going to be on the sun side of the big sun shield. But a few kilowatts is actually small for a giant observatory.
It is.
So that's because what's over here on this side doesn't use anything much. It's
Gotcha.
only a little bit of energy to run the detectors.
I know you're excited about what's going to come out of the telescope. And
Yes, indeed. Who knows what's out there that we've never guessed at? We have wonderfully exciting things to work on that we know about. The first stars and galaxies, the first black holes, how the galaxies grow, how stars are being born today with planets around them, and even planets around other stars and the outer solar system, where we'll learn something about how solar systems work and maybe even how come the Earth is special or not. The Webb telescope will make beautiful pictures as well. They will be different, of course, because we pick up light at different wavelengths. But those beautiful glowing gas clouds, we'll see them too, just differently. We are, among other things, trying to see through those glowing clouds to see what's inside. So the stars that are being born inside, you can't see them directly right now because that dust and gas is obscuring them. The infrared light that we will pick up can go right around those dust grains and see inside. So our hope is that it'll look different and also beautiful.
so you're saying the infrared light can go through those dust grains?
Yes, infrared light, well, all light bounces off dust particles.
Right.
But the longer the wavelength, the less bounce.
I see.
So the infrared light can go through the clouds. That enables us to see things.
Oh, that's a big deal.
Yeah.
So what we'll probably be seeing is we'll take infrared images and then we'll false color them so people can see these beautiful pictures that we've seen in the past.
Yes,
That's exactly the plan?
yeah.
That's fantastic. Last question, what are you going to do on launch day?
I'll either be at the launch site to cheer, or I'll be back here to talk to the public. Don't know which one will be. There's such a limited number of people can go to the launch site that the people who really need to be there should be there.
Right. But are you, I mean, that's going to be a very anxious moment for you, I'm sure.
No,
No?
I don't get anxious about stuff I can't deal with.
Can you?
Wow,
Can you,
I
can you
love
kind of tell
this.
me why?
Yeah, so I'm
So-
not anxious about things because I
This guy has like insane swagger, I gotta say. Like, it's so sick seeing people in their element like this.
know that we're doing the right thing to make the best possible plan. So when somebody says we should worry about this, we worry about it and then we make a plan. So
That's very NASA, by the way. That's like hardcore, like through and through NASA attitude is like work the problem, worry about it, then work the problem.
when you're 70 years old, you get tired of worrying about stuff. You just say, we'll make a plan.
I see. And you accept what happens.
Yeah.
That's interesting. That's interesting. And so I really like that. This is Dr. John Mather, and I cannot thank you enough. This is
It's been a pleasure to talk with you, and
And-
look forward to seeing what you make.
I thought this conversation was fascinating on so many different levels. I came into it expecting to learn about science and astronomy and like how different things work, but I left with a sense of, it was just like a nugget of wisdom that Dr. Mather dropped on us there at the end. Think about it. This is one of the most complicated things that humans have ever done. There's a lot riding on this. There is a tremendous amount of investment of time, money, human lives, my family included. There's a lot riding on this. But when I asked him, well, aren't you worried? He said, no, because I've made the best possible plan. We've done our best. And then he just releases it. He's literally going to let it ride on a rocket. There's some deep wisdom there that I'm going to apply to my own life. If the man that's over one of the most difficult scientific endeavors that humans have ever done can make the best possible plan and then not worry and then like emotionally release that to say, we did our best, let's see what happens. If he can do that with this project, how can I apply that to my own life? Anyway, I thought that was amazing. I thought it was super deep wisdom, and perhaps that would be helpful for you as it is for me.
This episode of Smarter Every Day is sponsored by KiwiCo.
I am going to not plug the sponsor of Smarter Every Day. I will, however, plug Smarter Every Day. Absolutely incredible channel. I'm sure that I'm going to mine some of his content for things to talk about in the future. Lots of great stuff there. But before we wrap talking about the James Webb Telescope tonight, there are a couple of things that I wanted to dive into a little bit more, which was the specific instrumentation and what these instruments mean. So I think they alluded to like a lot of what's exciting, but we can go through each one just really quickly here and kind of get some insight into what these are. So talking about infrared spectrum, the redshift, how it's important to get those deep, those mid to deep infrareds. So there's the near infrared camera, the near cam, primary imager that will cover the infrared wavelength of 0.6, which is I think what he said humans can see, to 5 microns. Near cam will detect light from the earliest stars and galaxies that process of formation, the population of stars in nearby galaxies, as well as young stars in the Milky Way, Kuiper Belt objects. Near cam is equipped with chronographs, instrumentation. Coronagraphs. This is what I was talking about. I'll just keep reading. Sorry. Coronagraphs. Instruments that allow astronomers to take pictures of very faint objects around a central bright object. Like stellar systems, near-cam's chronographs work by blocking brighter objects' light, making it possible to view the dimmer object nearby, just like shielding the sun from your eyes with an upraised hand can allow you to focus on the view in front of you. With the chronographs, astronomers hope to determine the characteristics of planets orbiting nearby stars. Check this out. Oh, it's only 11 seconds. So, yep, that's okay. That's it, guys. That's what it looks like. That's the near cam. In-depth technical details, eh? We could get into that, but I don't think I'd fully understand any of what they're talking about. Then there's the, what is this, near spec? So this is the spectrograph. So when he was talking about redshifting and those changes in the spectrums and being able to detect spectrums on different planets, there was a great, I got to try and find it. Stephen Hawking had a BBC series called Stephen Hawking's Universe. It's really hard to find like online. I haven't been able to find a source for it yet. I even got to BBC's website and used like a VPN to try and get in and do it. I want to just check the Stephen Hawking's Universe. Is there a video on the redshift?
So now is a good time to be alive, I think. We may only be an advanced breed of monkey, living on a small planet, but we are able to contemplate the universe as a whole, which makes us very special. My goal has always been simple, to work out how the universe works, and why it exists at all. Luckily there are clues everywhere, and the most important one is right above our heads.
examine any patch of the night sky, even one as small as the head of a pin, and this is what you'll find.
It's basically space engine. Anyway, by being able to detect the spectra of things out in the universe, we can determine what their composition is, and is there a clip of this? There we go. We're gonna go back to why phosphine is important for detecting.
Can we talk about phosphine a little bit? So you mentioned it's a pretty.
Love phosphine.
What's your Twitter handle? It's like Dr. Phosphine.
It's Dr. Phosphine. Yes. You'll be surprised here. It wasn't taken already. I just grabbed it. Didn't have to buy it off anyone.
Yeah. So what is it? What's phosphine? You already mentioned it's pretty toxic and troublesome. And what and outside trouble. Sorry. That's
no, I love it. I'm gonna start calling it troublesome.
So maybe what are some things that make it interesting chemically, and why is it a good sign of life when it's present in the atmosphere, like you've described in your paper, aptly titled "Phosphine as a Biosignature Gas in Exoplanet Atmospheres"? I suppose you wrote that paper before Venus.
I did, yes. I did. And no one cared. You know, in that paper I said something like, if we find phosphine on any terrestrial planet, can only mean life. And everyone's like, yeah, that sounds about right. Let's go. And then Venus shows up and I was like, are you sure? I'm like, I was sure before I was sure. Now that it's right here, I'm less sure now that my claims are being tested. So phosphine is a fascinating molecule. So it's shaped like a pyramid with a phosphorus up top and then 3 hydrogens. It's actually quite a simple molecule in many ways. You know, it's the most popular elements in the universe: carbon, hydrogen, nitrogen, oxygen, phosphorus, sulfur. When you add hydrogen to them, it makes quite simple, quite famous molecules. You know, you do it to oxygen, you get water. You do it to carbon, you get methane. You do it to nitrogen, you get ammonia. These are all molecules people have heard of. But you do it to phosphorus, you get phosphine. People haven't heard of phosphine because it's not really popular on Earth. We really shouldn't find it anywhere on Earth because it is extremely toxic to life. It interacts with oxygen metabolism, and everything you know and love uses oxygen metabolism.
Interesting.
And it interacts fatally, so it kills in several very imaginative and very macabre ways. So it was used as a chemical warfare agent in the First World War and most recently by ISIS. So really bad. Most life avoids it. Even life that might not avoid it, so life that doesn't use oxygen metabolism, anaerobic life, still has to put crazy amounts of effort into making it. It's a really difficult molecule to make, thermodynamically speaking. It's really difficult to make that phosphorus want to be together with that hydrogen. So it's horrible. Everyone avoids it. When they're not avoiding it, it's extremely difficult to make. You would have to put energy in, sacrifice energy to make it. And if you did go through all that trouble and made it, it gets reacted with the radicals in the atmosphere and gets destroyed. So we shouldn't find it anywhere, and yet we do. This kind of weird molecule that seems to be made by life, and we don't even know why.
So the point here is that if we can detect gases like phosphine and other things on other planets, it's what do they call, like a bioindicator, and gives us more insight on where we should be possibly looking for life. So yeah, the near spec operate blah blah blah, use dispersed light, many objects that the Webb will study, such as the first galaxies to form after the Big Bang, are so faint that the Webb's giant mirror must stare at them for hundreds of hours in order to collect enough light from a spectrum. In order to study thousands of galaxies during its 5-year mission, the near spec is designed to observe 100 objects simultaneously. The near spec will be the first spectrograph in space that has remarkable multi-object capability. To make it possible, Goddard scientists and engineers had to invent a new technology, micro-shutter system, to control how light enters the near spec. Interesting. So one unique technology in the near spec that enables it to obtain these 100 simultaneous spectra is it uses a micro electromechanical system called a micro shutter array. The nearest micro shutter cells, each approximately as wide as a human hair, have lids that open and close when a magnetic field is applied. So they use magnets to open and close these little shutters, and each cell is controlled individually, allowing it to be open and closed to view or block a portion of the sky. Wow, that's very fascinating. It is this adjustability that allows the instrument to do stereoscopy on many different objects simultaneously. Because the objects near spec will be looking at are so far away and so faint, the instrument needs a way to block out the light of nearer bright objects. Micro shutters operate similarly to people squinting to focus on an object by blocking out interfering light. So it's as similar as the coronagraph that is in the other instrument, right? That has like something that like literally blocks out a star so we can see what's going around it. This is just like literally making the slit smaller so less light goes through it. So I guess this is what the near spec looks like. Cool. Very cool, guys. I bet that's interesting. You can see, I really wish this shit wouldn't come up when you're trying to this to me, and again because I'm obviously like a NASA engineer, so I know all this stuff by heart. You can see a mirror array here in which it's obviously breaking up the light through like prisms and different things, and then somewhere in this array is those micro shutters that are taking in all of that data. It's a really fascinating piece of hardware. Okay, there's the MIRI. The mid-infrared instance MIRI has both a camera and a spectrograph and sees light in the mid-infrared region of the electromagnetic spectrum with wavelengths that are longer than our eyes see. So this is going deeper in what's visible. MIRI covers the wavelength of 5 to 28 microns. Its sensitive detectors will allow it to see the redshift of light in distant galaxies, newly forming stars, and faint visible comets, as well as objects in the Kuiper belt. MIRI's camera will provide wide-field broadband imaging that will continue to breathtaking astrophotography that has made Hubble so universally admired. Cool. The spectrograph will enable medium-resolution spectroscopy, providing new physical details of distant objects that it will observe. Read more about this and blah, blah, blah. So there's the instrument here. Cool. Wow, so rad, so neat. And then there's the fine guidance sensor. So the fine guidance sensor FGS allows the Webb to point precisely so they can obtain high quality images. The near infrared imager and slitless spectrograph part of the FGS NIR-ISS will be used to investigate the following science objective. First, light detection, exoplanet detection, and characterization, and exoplanet transit. So exoplanet transit spectroscopy is when a planet goes across a star. That's sometimes very difficult for us to see, but obviously that will give us the ability to better see those transits and get spectral data off of them to determine their composition as they pass over the star. Because obviously the entire name of the game here, guys, is light. It's all about capturing and processing whatever photons are flying at us from the distant universe and being able to interpret those. So by having more refined tools, we'll be able to, use planets to like light an object that we want to see better and get like the most detail out of. This is a wavelength range of 0.8 to 5 microns and is a specialist instrument with 3 main modes, each of which addresses a separate wavelength range. FGS is a guider, which helps point the telescope. Cool. Absolutely fascinating. Really cool stuff, guys. I think that's it for tonight's James Webb Space Telescope episode. We pretty much covered all of the fun features and why it's so exciting and the types of things that we could be potentially looking forward to seeing in the near future. I'm going to take a little break here, maybe jump into some games shortly. If you guys want to stick around and watch that, more than welcome to. For now, and for those of you who stuck around the whole time, it's great seeing you. Good to hang. Love seeing my pals around, and we'll be in touch shortly. For now, I'm going to leave you with some classic music by a good friend of mine, Rob Jansen, an absolute dynamo. in the music biz. Thanks, guys.
Way to start it.
Was that our first one?
Was that the first non-glitch game? Maybe it wasn't.
No, second.
Yeah.
That was high ground in the hospital. If he had killed us with that truck.
Oh, that would have been probably a night for me.
That would have been just happiness. How's our stats?
Good spread. 755.
Enter just as we secured the dub. Just there,
Big
yeah.
dub.
17 team kill. If you'd like to come join, we literally, as you entered. What do you mean play hello? You want to say hello?
I'm here.
Look at that live win.
Yeah.
Of course you can play hello.
Here we go. All right.
At 3,000 damage there. That's kind of fucked up.
Jay, shoot me an invite when you got a sec.
Yeah. Just watching all my accolades.
Accolades. Oh, sick. How many kills did you get?
That was 7 for Pat, 5 for the two of us.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
A modest win.
Oh my god. 7 for Pat. Pat, I'm telling you, if you got a PC, dude, it would like you would literally be scooped up by a professional league so quickly.
Hasn't dropped. I'm getting like 5, 6, 10, 12. Like, I'm noticing my kills have steadily increased.
Oh, dude, it makes a huge.
We're getting to 20 to 30 kill matches.
Yeah, it's like, it's hilarious.
I just started sniping again, and I'm just loving it. Loving life.
Oh my god. I'm gonna.
Great game. That was a smart strategy. We owned prison. We mastered the top.
Guys, like I had a fun little run with sniping, but like I also hate it And so I kind of think I just need to stick with the Joker, because every time I see a truck and don't have my Joker, I feel so sad. Like, I feel like I'm not myself, you know?
Mark, that final
I feel
circle,
the
there was
same
a
time
lot
every
of
now-
vehicles
I'm not
coming
using my
into the
sniper.
prison, and then in the very final circle, it was us versus one guy in a truck. Luckily, we had a lot of weapons and we could munition and shit, but that's the time where you're like, damn, you need someone with.
Oh my god. Well, maybe a little bit. We'll see. We'll see how this goes.
Quad, look at we can.
Guys, only one more day of this number shit, and then we're kind of back to normal life, which I'm excited about. Hell yeah. 24, 17, 18,
It lasted
18.
way too long for something you needed to land when you're 8 of them,
Yeah.
9 of them. Just land, be near them to unlock the stuff. You could have done. It's a week. That should be a week-long event. It took me a few games. Like the first game was like, what? I got 4, and then if you play the circle, you end up just running into most of it.
Right. Yeah, I
That was
can't.
Like a week-long event, not a however long that was.
Can't
I've been writing the numbers.
tell you I understand really what's going on in the world right now, so.
Nor should we.
Had a super fun little stream though, guys. Talked about the James Webb Telescope. Very exciting stuff. Andrew Wood was coming and hanging out. Learning all about.
He's one of those guys who likes smarty pants.
I think he might be listening to us, just a heads up, because we're still on the stream. So say really awful things about his character while you still can.
I mean, I was a little bit rude just then. I didn't mean to be.
Well, that was. No, it's literally, it's what he can handle it.
Doesn't join the gangs, but he'll check in for news about telescopes.
I will say, Andrew, like, there's no one who looks at the chat more than him who doesn't have a reason to. Like, for someone who's never, like, ganging, like, it's just, he stays. So he just said in chat, fuck you, Hovey. I love it. I love it. It's oh dude, just wait till his wedding. It's gonna be a real treat. It's gonna be a real treat to both celebrate and
Is your audience sensitive?
I liked no, like swearing is fine. You just you gotta be the only thing you gotta do is just be kind to all humans. That's kind of I feel like that's a good rule. Although that's apparently not necessarily on Twitch. There's a lot of horrific people on the platform that say a lot of fucked up shit and are around. So
it's like the rule is like the same rule at our Toronto.
yeah, that's actually maybe a good way of putting it. Except more memes. More memes are allowed. Where do you guys want? Where do you want to go?
Hot car, do we go hot train?
Ooh, yeah. I guess that's the thing you do when you're a train person.
Good little freak about trains. No idea if people are.
Choo choo, motherfucker. Call me Mr. Conductor.
Oh, I'm gonna miss the train! I missed the train. Bad turn, bad turn.
I do that all the time.
I think this move was so crazy that nobody wanted to do it.
No. Honestly, it's one of the more insane things ever. Jay, are you looking at a vehicle? Do you got that hooked up coming your way?
Yeah.
6. Okay. Just let me know if you need help with anything. I'll save you a gun.
I'm gonna die over here. This tower's already been activated.
Yeah, but they don't want that car. Be able to ride this for
I had a sniper rifle.
more Ricos. You have a hot zone coming up.
Shots fired to the left, airport.
Aye. Mark with all the money.
Whoa, what happened there? Yeah, how'd I get all this cash?
Fuck! Oh, I'm so dead.
Is there any way we can save him? Yes. No. Okay. Okay, fair.
It was a mess from the beginning.
That was fucked up. Yeah. Not a huge fan of what I'm hearing.
So a lot of shots.
Yeah. Like I like to be a little less of the proximity shots, more of the distance in the shots. Okay, we're doing good. Right by the ATV, guys. I just saw a blip on it. These fucking numbers.
Have been looted. Shots from our left.
Left shots, Roger. Yep.
Guys, try and jump on. Guys on the right as well. Sniper up here.
Okay. Oh, he tried to shoot me.
They're fighting each other. They don't care about our little
Keg on ATC.
little choo-choo.
Right. Okay.
To get a buy here.
Roger.
Depending on how we want to play it. Depending on the next Rico, we'll have money to buy J and a loadout.
Okay.
And a loadout.
Tight.
We can
Like
hop
it.
out at police station and play the coast already. Always on board
I like
with
that. Okay, let's get this last Rico.
Respect. Okay, on it.
Soldier incoming.
Roger.
That this revolver looks dangerous.
It is as much as I hate those revolvers, that gun is like you shoot someone in the face, like they're dead.
They're down.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to get better with this.
Oh wow, we're in the circle, eh? Let's get buy station up here. To the right, yeah. Break right.
There are people fighting.
I'll grab the loadout.
Yeah, I got you.
10-4. Oops, got stuck there.
There are people that were in those houses over here. Surprisingly,
I also have a armor box to drop at your guys' request. Gonna trade that out for a muni though, more than likely. Loadout's going down. Munitions box is coming up. Dropping my change at the buy.
Shots near ATC.
ATC. What the fuck? Wait, I should get my loadout. I was dumb. Yeah. Stick to my guns. Stay with the crowd. Roger. Direction?
It's okay.
it was by the orange.
Orange.
I'm gonna
Going upstairs, gonna try and rocket it.
I love an armor and ammunition.
There is an armor going down here.
Any spread plates?
Yep, there's one.
I got 5 plates. I'll drop. Hang on.
We're all good. Munish though would be sick. Would you drop the munition?
Shots fired east. Now I haven't dropped the munition. Do you guys want it dropped? I'll drop it right here.
Only if multiple people.
I need it. I need it for rockets.
Oh, nice.
Oh my god. Swish. Oh shit! On the roof or on the hill. On the hill. Damn it! I don't know how I'm still alive right now. On the hill to the west. They're coming down.
The badge angle.
Yeah. Nice.
Only seen the one guy so far.
I'm taking the southwest and making sure they don't come down on this way on orange. Okay.
Yeah, I'm outside.
Roger.
Oh, I see him up there.
Okay. Where's this little fuckhead?
Up there, yeah.
Where's fuckhead? Watch your left. Up here.
Down.
Nice job. You want me to fucking joker him?
Probably. He's probably in some.
Sniper from behind. From the east.
What's behind?
East.
People want this buy. People pushing in.
Oh, I got him! Yeah, I got him! Yeah! Sorry.
There's still a guy up here though.
Yeah, Roger.
Yeah.
Yes. I got put on the street, yes!
It's the chat giving you a bunch of W's.
Let's draw these fucks out. Yeah, fuck them. Okay. Looking good.
Not seeing him.
I got a baddie down here to the east.
We want to move into here since we know that's going to be.
Dropping a rocket on him.
Sorry, where Pat? Oh,
I was
yeah.
thinking,
Yeah,
let's buy some shit that we need, and then we can move up there and still snipe and assault.
Yeah.
No into our back.
Okay.
Yeah.
I do like it up there.
Like that's strategy.
Here.
Where are we going? Perps?
Here.
Buy
Buy and sell, and then the leftover money that you have, I can give you money for munition.
Gonna move up and establish a position.
Yeah, because if we can own that,
Oh, it's the sickest.
so we know the first, second, third, fourth circle, and then it might divide us. I mean, it might,
I didn't realize we were in the last circle. That's fucked. That is absolutely fucked. Oh my god.
but but I'm gonna guess it's probably gonna end up somewhere here. But
Okay.
Push.
Never mind. That angled roof is the place that I enjoy, but also inside the building's good too.
The roof is my fave.
At the very top, there's a swell little spot. Unlooted, and there's a humming door.
Good exit strategy if we need it.
That's actually a good idea. We shouldn't even touch it and use it as like a fucking emergency exit if we get cornered. Love it. Oh, man, can't ask for much more, guys. This is pretty sick. I just want to make a slight adjustment to my settings here.
Is that alone? Yeah. I'm going for it. I need Ghost.
I'll see if I can cover you here, Jay. One sec.
I'll go after you, Jay.
Are you guys all going for it at some
Oh,
point?
this is why you
I
guys...
will, yeah.
Okay, then I'm gonna hold off.
Sorry.
Yeah, there's guys in ATC. I'm gonna go for this loadout.
Covering.
Ah, should I get a sniper?
What's the alternative?
I mean, it's gonna be a good sniper spot.
AR.
Wow, there's guys all over the airport rooftop, eh? And coming in towards airport over here. It's gonna be a shit show. ATC's Rife.
Coming back.
Roger, covered. You guys are pretty clear. This is a good spot. But there is, like I
It's
said...
an area that is like...
I'm gonna grab this car, bring
it's
it
like
up.
a dead... I feel like this is a dead area for most people in this game. People just don't come here.
It's true. It's highly undervalued, you know? It's kind of like the Hamilton of the GTA real estate market, or it used to be at least. Oh, is that one of you driving? Okay.
No, it's me just getting the getaway vehicle.
I'm making sure. Good.
So we got red door on first floor.
Multiple ATC contacts. We got lots of guys down rooftop here. At least 3 or 4. And again,
Shields up here.
multiple people coming towards the airport as well.
Did
Nice.
a little pat rack and
Oh, I love it. I love it when Pat ferries gear like a fucking gerbil, like just like grabbing kibble and moving it to the other side. It's great.
there's all the vests in the armor.
That's amazing.
Well, you got a vest?
No, I just there's 3 more plates up here.
Okay.
I don't want to engage. It's too far.
I could hit one of them with a rocket if they just stayed still. I'll try it. Let's see what happens.
Look at all those
Oh,
guys.
the red door disappeared.
Yeah, it'll happen. I don't think they're permanent.
I guess our only concern would be people showing up on green.
Okay, I'm
Those
shooting
guys at
rockets at the
Beaumont, we're gonna
airport.
try and-
Yeah, I'm gonna see what happens here.
He's not moving. This one guy's not moving at all.
No. Oh, took his armor off. Got a good hit. Got a really good hit.
Did it land yet? It did land.
Well, one of them did. Oh, downed him.
Oh, Mark, there's a helo way out here.
Ooh. Kill confirmed. Thanks for that. Appreciate that.
Habs fan.
Oh, the helo up here. Yeah, I got a visual, but it's not in range quite yet. If it comes closer, psh, it's nice. Oh, here it comes. Bye. Let's see how much hubris they have. Oh, they're ditch. They're ditch. Yep.
Down
Love
one on
it.
ATC.
Got another helicopter at the distance over by like the array quarry area. Wait, the array's over. Yeah, that's right.
Here's one rocket for
Tight.
Down
We
one
got
over
one
there.
on top, on the roof of ATC as well.
Yeah, that was the helicopter guy. Another helo.
Whoa,
Got him.
what just happened? Team wipe. Helicopter's
Another helo
coming
in
in
the
range. I got this. It's
Let it come
locking.
closer.
Okay, I'm gonna stop locking on it. Or did they already throw it? What?
No, they're still on it.
Okay.
There's a guy on it.
Wait. Okay, locking.
Yeah.
Locking. He threw.
One of them
One guy got
He
out.
threw it. He threw it. I'm not gonna waste the rocket. Yeah.
I downed one.
Oh, that was beautiful. It's truly stunning. I can hit him with a rocket.
The one guy is, because he died on impact.
The other one's down there.
Oh, watch this. This should be nice. I hit him. There's another one moving up
Oh
here.
shit! I got sniped from
I
our
got
left.
you. I got you. I got you.
Oh,
Behind, behind, boys.
Fall back. Fall back. Pat, can you fall back?
Yep, self-reviving. They're making a full push now.
I'm returning fire. I'm returning fire.
Oh no! I bounced off the building.
Jam, Pat, I'm coming. Hold up. Stand fast. Stand fast.
Go for Pat.
Assist a limb.
They're both up high.
I say evac. I say evac. Or do we fight? What do you think?
Yeah, I'm coming to you guys.
Do we get in the truck and go? Just regroup?
They were, in the hills.
Wait. Almost there.
Talk to me.
They're all stuck in the open hills there.
Okay, you want to hold this
Shit!
out?
They got me.
Got one.
Hovey, jump in and save me if you can.
There's one behind this tree. Downed him.
I got the other one blockaded right now.
Holy shit, big game, big game, big game.
Oh fuck, there's someone else up there.
Get behind this.
Thank you.
Directly on the other side
my
of the
god.
building.
Roger,
I have
Roger.
no sniper ammo left.
Smoking is fuck, got nothing. Got nothing.
I got no guns.
Oh, he got me. He's one shot away from team wipe.
Where?
Where is he? Where is he?
Stay inside, stay inside.
I'm underneath inside of a tunnel I didn't know about. But yeah, he's
Where
gonna
is
go
he,
revive his buddies all on the heels.
The airstrike got me.
Fall in. I got you.
I'm.
God damn it.
He's behind blue tree.
Blue tree, Roger.
Truck blew up.
Moving up.
There's two of them. There's another one above Mark to the north.
I'm down. Oh fuck.
Motherfucker! Damn it. They owned us. They fucking fucked us up.
Guys, the final fourth guy was the three of them killed one, two were down. The final guy was a shot.
That
got
was
me down somehow.
wild. That was wild. How does
One
that?
came from the north though. I don't know.
All my damage. Yeah, I don't know how.
I just watched you guys drop next to me, like just oh no.
No, they were patient. They just sniped in the head because we were just sitting there, sitting ducks.
And I'm sad because I managed to sneak around. I just didn't. I had to reload and it just wasn't enough.
Yeah, I got 3 downs there, and that's annoying.
Okay, we got this.
That's all. I'm mad at myself over there. 800 damage and nothing to show.
Oh, you're all dead. Shit.
Yep.
Wish I didn't know that.
Oh, yes! Okay, Mark. Now all you have to do is just get this king. And then get onto the train.
There's 7 people watching me. Why are there 7 people watching me right now?
How did that happen?
I have. Oh, there's 3 people watching me.
Maybe it was the full team.
Might have been.
Yeah. Oh, there's a king on that train.
Is there? Shit. Fuck him. I'm not gonna make it. There's no way. I hear people shooting. I got an idea. I got an idea.
They held that ground.
Oh, they killed him.
Oh, sucks to be him. Oh, no! Yes! Fuck you guys! Fuck you guys! I'm going home! I'm going home! Fuck you guys! Fuck you guys! Fuck you little Glinty bullshit! Glinty McGlinterton's over there. Go fuck yourself in every way possible. Oh, you guys suck. They're so pissed. This is where I'm gonna just risk it. Oh, I can't do that. Fuck. Oh, if they fixed it so the fucking train can't crush you anymore. That's kind of a shitty mod.
Well,
like a real train?
I mean,
I'll teach you about real trains. I wish in real life they could fix that. I wish trains would stop running us over.
Okay, what do I do?
You are running in a
take
track
that car
here,
to that king. Yeah, you gotta get out.
Yeah.
Now's your time.
True. I got a plan. It's gonna be a shitty plan, but it's gonna be a plan. Okay.
Yeah, you should've got the king. Oh, someone.
Oh!
I like the plan.
Okay.
I have some questions about it, but.
I just wanted to get it over. Honestly, I just wanted to get it over.
We may have to do a debrief on that plan.
So then Mark got on a train going into the gas and picked a fight with a whole squad.
He's like, oh, I know what I'll do.
There we go. Thank you. Pat, I gotta say, part of I'm sure like getting more kills too is just being able to stay in the game consistently longer now is so sick.
I was actually saying what might have motivated that W we had earlier is as we were playing, there was a part where I was like, oh yeah, I should be dropping out now. And I was like, oh, I don't have to worry about that necessarily. I can just blame the game.
Oh.
And so then I was like, okay. Took a stress off. I was like sweating over here.
It's so good. I love it.
Trauma over my wireless.
It's a fine cable. Beautiful cable. Oh my god, Pony just asked the question that I've been waiting for people to ask me all day. Do we have a gang Discord? Pony, you don't even understand. I have to get him the invite now. Invite
he's
people.
Anti-Discord. You're gonna really upset him.
Well, you know what? Then Pony is no. Pat's just full of shit. Pony is just gonna have to get with the times and adjust. It's a new world we're living in.
Pony didn't know who Alex Jones was, so anything's possible.
It's very sheltered.
Well, the thing is, he doesn't know a lot of things. Like he thought he was 7 foot tall at one point, like in his 20s. But it's more so that he's just down for activities. Yeah, that's a whole different tale.
He just didn't know what a foot was.
Yeah, I was a little confused. Probably a little high when he was answering the question. Said some things he probably shouldn't have.
That's amazing. Did his parents tell him he was 7 foot?
I think that was just on his own.
Oh! That's just how I'm doing.
Yeah, like I think he just.
How much damage should I do to this guy?
Took it as serious.
Oh, he was so close to being dead.
But yeah, anyways, he'll be a great participant of Discord. When he's doing a little schoolwork, he'll slide in there, throw a meme or two.
That's all we can ask for.
Oh, that was sick.
I gotta get that after this. It's set up. I've never done a Discord.
It's good. It's one of the only things that's kept me from deleting Facebook, so I think now I can just delete it.
That's kind of me too, man.
The only reason I came back to Facebook in the last few months after years of never using it.
Yeah, I want to be.
I was a little bummed having to do it.
Well, guys, here's the thing. I want it off my phone. Like, I do not want them having access to my mobile device anymore. And like, the only reason why I have it on there is to talk to you guys. So if I can separate that from them, that'd be just fucking wonderful.
Yeah.
You hear that, Zuck? Fuck yeah.
Wow, quarter circle.
I deleted Instagram for a long time ago. Do not miss it.
What do we do, guys? Do we do an early prison or what?
Yep.
Really?
Pat said yep, and I hit the button. I instantly hit it along with the 30 other people, including the one that has the helicopter right now. A man after my own heart, whoever that is.
Oh, you're gonna die.
Oh.
Where is he at?
Yeah. I got an airstrike I could use.
You played it wrong.
Oh, I got a guy on me.
Hilo left.
Guys, help me.
Yeah,
point your guns at me. Point your guns at me on the ground.
I downed someone on blue.
These guys chase me off to orange. They chase me off orange. Orange. Yeah, just hit orange. I gotta hit it with a cluster.
Shooting, but no one's doing. I can't see anybody.
I don't have what.
You're good. He's on the very top mark.
All right, just clustered them.
I downed someone near blue. Anyone see him?
No. Thanks, guys. Good backup.
I want him dead.
I have a scoped rifle, but it's a fuck. Oh, there's a guy in here downstairs. Fuck.
Oh,
damn.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Sorry, I thought you guys had the spire. Oh man. It's okay. I'll just get out of the gulag. It's no problem.
What a moron.
Did he come up?
Yeah, you just keep climbing.
After we shot him. He's like, no, I'm gonna commit to
I'm
it.
gonna go get those guys.
Yeah, I need ammo.
What do we do here, boys?
I'm gonna hit that spire. Move away to that Rico.
Get a scav going, get some money.
Oh yeah,
Left advance.
Oh my god.
Oh fucking shot.
To get the scav.
I love that guy scream, no fucking shot. It's true, it was a bad, like, he didn't deserve to die like that. Prison clear? Are we hot, or what's up?
Oh, no.
Oh, there's still guys in orange. There's still guys in orange. Holy shit, they're gonna shoot at me. Pat, I'm coming to you. Feel safe.
We're on the roof. Not much shoot for you.
Is there any guns?
There's weapons at the bottom of the steps there. There could be someone in there because the munition's gone.
I'll stay here. That's okay. Oh, what do you know? Perfect timing.
Oh, I broke my legs. Are you kidding me?
Coming, Jay.
I need some help.
Give me a gun. Just give me a gun and put me. I got him. Just cover me, okay?
Where are the baddies?
They were on orange. There were guys. I saw guys in this fucking thing here.
I just saw a red mark on this one. I think it meant that
Enemy UAV, not great.
Yeah, the one we're on is where I saw people.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that's right.
Grabbing the last one.
So no helo, no vehicle. We do have to be careful.
Yeah. Okay.
We have a John. There's
Lots of
truck
money.
here.
Yeah, I don't know where these fucks are. I don't know where they went.
I should have no armor or ammo.
I have 8, but you're on the other side of me now.
Maybe they jumped.
Oh shit, there's no buy here.
Yeah, we need to get to that truck.
Oh,
we don't
hear
have
boxes.
Yeah, we do.
Going.
Oops.
Oh, there's not a single box of AR anywhere. This is unacceptable.
I can lend you AR. Here.
Dying to storm.
Oh yeah, just pick it up and let's go. We're gonna die. I didn't realize you guys had abandoned us over here.
Yep. Kind of guys we are.
That was perfect.
These things are hard to freaking drive.
They're incredibly difficult to maneuver. I kind of hate driving them.
Wait up! Oh, almost. That would have been smooth. You got that?
Just showing off your sick skin for all of our viewers on the stream. That Judge Dredd's skin is absolutely fucking phenomenal. It's one of my favorites. I'm so glad you got that.
It's a little out there.
It's the best though. It really is the best skin I think I've seen.
Yeah.
Other than obviously the Zane collection.
That's more of just a personal collection.
But it is
I
iconic.
jumped off by accident. I thought we were jumping off here. My bad.
It's okay. Stop for a sec. Oh man.
This music playing.
Yeah.
Hey Karen, coming. Yeah, that buy is kind of sketch, but is one in the circle, or we can.
Let's do it. You know. Could get on the train.
Guys here on our right. On our right. On our
They
right.
got me down. Yep. They got me down. Keep pushing. Keep driving. it.
I'm kind of in a bad
I'm good.
angle here.
I got
I
you.
say you keep moving away from this.
It's okay. They're precision. It won't work.
Keep going.
It's a foolish maneuver by amateurs.
Whoa, keep moving. Keep moving. Yeah.
We seem to have stirred the hornet's nest, as they say.
There's 2 buys here. Enemies on blue.
We could even. That's the next one further down the coast.
Let's go deeper, guys.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't want to die like this. I don't know about you.
The circle is gonna have Very few people either. It's all southwest.
I just need a fucking gun and some ammo.
No, you don't need that. You look this cool. Song is calming.
Are any of you familiar with the cinematic masterpiece that is Kelsey Grammer's Money Plane?
Somebody parked their car here, just be cautious.
I don't believe so.
Okay, I'm looking forward to educating all of you in the near future.
Did someone grab my money and buy a loadout yet?
I threw my money at the loadout. Hovey, for some reason, I feel like you'll particularly appreciate it. Just as a...
Ammunition box, too.
I'm gonna buy a UAV and pop it.
Roger.
XM4 over here.
Nothing on the UAV.
Nice. Man, my FPS is shit right
Munitions,
now.
boys.
Why is that?
Yeah.
I have it right
Yeah,
here, so I'm gonna go
munitions.
drop it upstairs.
Let's do it.
Hold on, I gotta check something here real quick. What do I have running that's killing my shit? Get
This
rid of all
house.
this.
You wanna get over... I didn't see how many there were. It was a loadout.
Sorry, which house?
Stick it over by near where the loadout is, maybe.
Wanna go to it?
There. I just don't really like this house. It feels dangerous. Small.
Roger.
Got loaded to our north, so watch out. There could be another squad close.
Didn't see how many there were.
For
Nope,
this
someone's
close,
going
I'm
for
as
it.
well.
Oh, what's happened?
Found him.
Nice.
There's another one around the corner there.
I got away.
Oh, they're shooting me from the house.
I got you, buddy. I got you.
Oh, yeah, down.
Shit.
They're inside
Sorry.
the house and inside the house.
Let's reposition, guys. Let's reposition.
They were on the exact same timeline as us.
Okay, well, we have... Oh, car behind us. Watch out. Bombs away in the car. He got
pushed
out.
of the
He got
house.
out. Roger, Hovey.
Not sure where he went to, but I'm...
Oh, someone's shooting at us here. From...
Behind, Mark?
Oh, fuck me. They're everywhere. They're behind us and in front of us.
I got him.
There's another one from the north. Watch the north.
Fuck.
Son of a bitch.
I broke him at the north there.
Okay, I'll get Jay.
Oh no, getting hit from the other angle.
Just got caught out in the field.
Yeah. That's tough. That's a tough push. That was a tough push. There's not much you can do there.
Yeah.
They're all dead.
Oh, you just get back there?
I just won the goo. I'm alive.
There's no one in the goo.
A lot of people are gonna die. These tickles are scary.
Guess we should have just stayed in that frickin' house. I felt this unsafe there, but it was less safe outside the house.
Oh, sorry. He's circling around. He's opposite side of you. He's back here. I'm throwing stones. Oh, wait. I lost him.
Oh, that was rough. It felt very execution style from my angle.
He had a sliver left. It was a toss-up.
Pat, how's that loadout looking?
I managed to sneak into it. There is a proxy at it.
You got a truck right there, too.
Yeah, some guy just got out.
I'm gonna land on my gear back here.
He's probably going to the roof.
Kills him. Runs away. Almost gets away.
Damn it.
Good try.
I can get inside, go on the roof, shoot him.
It happens. Honestly, I'm telling you, ever since we've gone like extremely pro, we're definitely in like a higher weight class. Like, I don't think you guys should take this. I've been thinking about it all wrong.
It's about who the squad leader is. I'm pretty sure.
Think so?
That was the
they
one thing we tried to
determined the
study.
server KD.
All right, I'm gonna check something here. How does?
With the old app, it used to put you in like different like server matches, platinums or bronze. And
How
silver.
does?
And we tried with different leaders, and it didn't seem to have a obvious trend to it.
Well, but guys, all our killed KDs are like roughly the same. Well, I mean, like not really roughly, but they're going to be generating very similar matches. We're not in servers with people with like 3 KD plus.
We better be. You can only get great by beating the best.
Oh, I agree with you. I need some money for a mission.
Yeah, there's nothing anywhere near you. This is the closest thing.
I'm gonna get that car. Let me do something.
Does COD Tracker still work?
Yeah, I think so.
No, the old one we used? No, it
The
doesn't
new
do
one. The new one. CODtracker.gg. Search
Yep,
profile.
that's the right one. You have to make sure. Yeah, you have to add the number on the end.
Yep, no, I found it very easily. Yeah, it has a lobby KD ratio appears. And that's it. What can you tell me about this? This is fascinating. The data at your fingertips, guys.
Except it doesn't seem to. That site doesn't seem to have the K-Swiss. So I have no stats on that gun. It's my most used gun. Pretty annoying.
Okay. This is weird. It doesn't seem to have... You're right. It doesn't seem to have ranking. Like...
Did I pick up a trophy?
Wow. This is fascinating. I didn't realize this was at my fingertips. So much information.
What are you gonna do?
I'm a target now.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay, those two of them. That's fucked.
My
That's
God.
fucked. Not like this.
Oh, he just prone. You just play dead there.
That's such a piece of shit move. He took your gun too. He took your goddamn MAC-10. The bastard.
Well, it's a good gun.
Reporting him for cheating.
Reminds me, I gotta change my FOV. See if that'll help.
Your what?
FOV?
Field of view.
Oh. Oh. I don't know what I was thinking. That was like a setting you had.
It is a setting.
No,
I
know,
do
but
have.
I meant like on a certain gun, like a loadout.
Oh.
New attachment?
I like that I've gone back to the Joker. It's already benefited me greatly. Just be who you are, you know, boys. Just don't fight it.
I like that you've gone back to the Joker.
It's real.
Yeah, how come, Opie?
It's benefited me greatly.
Oh, 100%. We're fucking birds up, man. It's great.
That was just a bit of chaos, but I believe that the W is imminent.
It's within reach. We are Thanos in that those Infinity Stones. They're just right there, you know. Just gotta get them in the gauntlet. The nerds would like that reference for sure. It's very topical.
Did you hear? I just snapped my fingers.
Just get him in the gauntlet. finger snapping? Is that what
Yeah, it's a reference for the kids.
I killed a guy and he landed a grenade right at my fucking feet, and I just walked over it and exploded. It was amazing. Oh, you love to see that.
Boost high.
Yo, it's great. We got everyone in the Discord now. Oh, I'm so excited, boys. Thank you for adopting that. It's gonna make such a big difference. Not gonna have to go on Facebook anymore. I can't wait.
How are you supposed to know people's birthdays?
I'm exporting the calendar. I'm exporting the date, all of my data, and then I'm just gonna be like, haha, fuck you. Like, got everything I
That's all
need.
Facebook
Go
is now, is
suck a
just,
fat dick. Yeah, yeah.
A wall of people you kind of know.
Honestly, it'd be. I should just invent
Wishing you happy birthday.
I should just invent an app called My Friend's Birthday, and that's all it does. It's for collecting your friend's birthday and reminding you it's your friend's birthday. It is
Pretty
not
much just a calendar with notifications.
It is not for helping you notify them happy birthday in any way, shape, or form. It's only there to tell you that it's that person's birthday. Okay, where are we going?
Oh, or you can do an app where you wish them happy birthday, and it just subs in the name. You can send that all the time.
Another insane circle.
This is fucked. What do? We dominate the prison immediately? Like, I don't know, guys. It's a tough call.
Military, fly to prison?
Yeah, that might not be a bad idea. I will say other people have that plan, but let's do it. We got it. It's ours.
I think we're a little late now.
No.
Oh, yeah. Many thinking.
Well, we just gotta fly smarter and faster than them, which isn't that hard.
Don't trust this guy.
No.
Don't trust this guy.
No, they're already too low, though. They're already too low to make it. They won't make it.
Leave me out of it.
I'm going 5G.
5G, I'll pick you up. If I can make the helicopter, I'll get you.
Here.
Some company.
I got that. See that guy?
Potentially going helo.
He's trying helo as well.
Yeah, you're in a
he's
race
going
for the
You gotta
helo.
go hard.
Am I winning, though?
Yeah.
Yep. Now you are. By seconds. He went away.
Okay. I just stayed there hoping you would run in the blades.
Oh my god! Nick Fury's
5G.
killing me!
Nick Fury is killing you? Nick, when is Nick
Black
Fury?
guy with an eye patch. It's a bald man with an eye patch. I didn't know what else to say.
Hey, help over here.
You got my 5G too. God damn it.
No, we're gonna get him, though. It's just so much fun just chasing him. Just chasing like a freak.
How did a guy hit here?
Downed him.
Get him.
Nice.
Get that money. Yeah.
Get in here. Get in here. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Is it just us? Yeah, let's
fucking get
out of here. Let's fly all the way in the circle.
There's already people there, I'm sure, but we'll do it.
Let's go all the way to prison.
Stunningly awful.
Let's get to prison. We can do it. It doesn't seem people went that way. That
Farmland's lit.
Still got a tower over there.
Farmland.
Red tower down by port.
Yeah, but true. Hey, is the helicopter still at Prizo?
it's not. But to be fair, I didn't notice it when you.
Yeah, I checked it. It was there. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was. Okay.
It's always there.
Is it?
Always. There's never not a helicopter at the prison. Never seen it in my life. You guys see that?
Keep an eye out for that now.
Okay, Pat, hold on. Comms. Okay, get out, Pat. Get out. Get out now.
Waiting. I hear it. I'm getting out. And.
Oh! That was crazy. That was
incredible.
absolutely wild. All right, let's hit it.
That was
where
stunning.
are we going?
I'm going to prison.
Good question though.
Yep.
Pat, where's the 5G? I thought you downed that guy. Did you have to bail before you could finish him?
Who?
You.
Oh, I killed that guy.
That's all the money you got?
5G.
No, he got you got the 5G, right? Or did he get it?
This guy in here, Pat, Pat, help me.
Yeah, no, that's all the money I got was this
Oh,
money.
Patrick,
shit. I only have a
help
pistol.
me, please. I know, but it's not my fault. I didn't mean to pick a fight. I ran away.
Pick a fight.
I walked into a building. There was a bunch of guys in the room.
We got to push. Keep pushing to prison, boy. Keep pushing
Okay,
back.
okay, all right. I get it. Yeah, I'm running to you.
out of
I'm running to you. I think I lost them. That was great. Oh shit.
I feel like they got that helo and got out of there. I kind of want to get the king.
Guy on green.
And there's
Roger,
a bot
King.
here.
I'm gonna go up the line. I'm gonna stay on the low ground and take the zip line up. It's less heat.
I do.
Okay, we got this.
Oh boy.
Oh, oh, okay.
Hey, I'm gonna be dead. I'm gonna die.
Shotgun pays off.
Dude,
Nice.
that's wild.
It's a bike. I
Moving
got
up.
off the bike. I need this gun.
Is the prison hot? Is that what's up?
I need both these guns. I need this. I need that.
I'm moving up this rope here.
Oh, shots from above.
Helicopter above.
Yep, yeah, directly above.
Mother.
Coming down to finish me. He's going in towards you.
I got me.
Got you. Yeah, they got real guns.
I had a real gun, but I didn't have any plates.
Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. I'm dead in this tower. That was fucked.
Yeah, they had that on lock.
I just like looked around the corner and saw like 4 guns pointed down at me. You bastard.
I don't have long to live here. No plates. Pistol. Now I'm really not gonna live.
Just hope that they're not willing to give up the power position. That's all you can hope for.
No way, Jose. Yes.
Oh, it's my turn. Love to see it. What's the situation of the Priz?
No fucking clue. I mean, they're definitely probably still up there.
Okay, I'm just gonna take this helicopter. If that's okay with you guys.
I'm getting a little too close.
Gee, there's a heartbeat right there.
He like freaked out, turned around, but he threw a fucking C4 on the helicopter in time.
The guy's coming down for you.
Oh.
Bombs. Oh, there he is across. Yes, I'm going through there.
Oh, what?
Oh, and above.
What did you see?
I saw a guy go.
Another one to there?
Yeah.
Shit. Well, it's a game to forget.
Erase that from.
You just got wiped.
I'll erase that from the internet. I will erase that from the stream. That will get taken off the stream, guys.
You can do that, right?
Oh,
It's not
100%.
live, is it?
No, but I mean, I have the ability to alter reality through alien technology. It's okay.
Oh, sick.
Yeah, it's been pretty cool. I've been playing with it lately. It's a lot
Alien
of...
as in, like,
well, like...
international?
No, as in intergalactic. The real challenge has been managing the whole butterfly effect thing is a real problem. So I consistently keep kind of, making massive distortions in the space-time continuum. It's a real mess, is what I'm trying to say.
I've seen the movie.
I've seen that. Oh yeah, I forgot.
I've seen the movie.
I forgot about
much
that.
I know.
I am familiar with Ashton Kutcher's catalog. I'll have you know. I am very familiar.
It's hard to change reality because you might get punked. I get the whip of it.
Guys, I got a real conundrum. I didn't have dinner. I'm starving. I want to order Wendy's so bad, but I shouldn't.
What's the pro cam? We know the pros. What's the con?
I don't have any good food in my apartment. That's the real con. If I had something savory and delicious that I could satiate myself with.
Just like demean yourself tomorrow and go for like an extra long run.
I guess so. I'm just trying to actually make the run, the effort that I put in the runs have some kind of cumulative effort as opposed just because right now what it is just me fighting fat. It's just like me fighting my terrible diet, which every trainer is like, that's how you don't ever get anything done, right? I'm like, yeah, no, I know. Yeah, it's 100% doesn't work. I know.
But Mark, that's how you're gonna look exactly
Cheat
the
day.
same.
You gotta have a cheat day.
Yeah, but every day in my world is unfortunately a fucking cheat day, which is just not a good way to live your life.
You also run. How much do you run a week?
I'm there with you.
I mean,
How
I
far
try.
are you running a week? Like,
Well,
collectively?
6K twice every other day is the ideal schedule. I did at one point run 5 days in a row. I ran 5 days in a row, like 6K every day, which was fucked. Got to get back in shape like that.
Not doable.
No, no. I mean, I can try it, but
not for me.
fuck it. All right. Wendy's it is. Wendy's it is, guys. Just run a 10K tomorrow.
You need to get one of those, we saw them in the commercial at Neil's. One of those table foot pedals.
Oh.
You can exercise while sitting down.
That'd be tight. That would actually be pretty tight. Where do you guys want to go?
Alright. We'll bow circle. Here? It's kind of barren. Good roof. Good vibe.
Okay. Yeah, I'm down. Let's do it. It's actually a
quiet,
fun little spot. Nice little territory.
You guys have a lot of guys floating along?
I'm not
Doesn't
seeing
feel
them.
like it.
Very
I gotta
few.
go silent for a second. Gotta reboot my headset.
I got one guy to my west.
Some guys kind of over here. I'm not sure what they're doing.
Do you have a helo coming
They're going down here.
Solo helo headed that way still.
Don't you dare. They're stopping.
Shit. Oh my god, so many fucking helos. So every helicopter in the game decided to come here, apparently. Where are you guys landing? You're already down there?
I've run inside. Somebody got smushed.
I smushed him.
I broke a guy who was pushing me.
There's two. They're trying to get me in the helo. They're coming back down for you.
There's at least one on bank.
There's two in there, Hovey. Yeah, Mark, take the helo, take the helo, take the helo, take the helo. Now's your time, yep. Okay, now we have to get gotta get Jay.
Oh, I'm backing out.
I'll get you on the ground floor.
Hold on. Getting fucked up here.
Where's he?
I got
He's
him.
outside.
Oh.
I saw a guy down here.
Okay, we're out.
Yeah.
Go to military still. There's a helo. There's this.
Do a 5G here.
All those helos came there for that scabby.
Yeah. I
You're
think the
fly me to
team-
the 5G.
I got the 5G, no problem.
Oh, you got it? Okay, fly me to the helo.
It's like that team was just like, let's get all the helos and converge at that building.
Yeah.
Oh, what? This guy
Down
over
there?
here.
You got company?
Yeah. He was up in this building. The hell? This is my least favorite way to die.
Getting sneaked.
That guy must have been trying to get to the 5G.
Is it green yet? He got it? Or did
I
you get
got it, but he got my money.
Damn.
Because he murdered me. Shot in the back like a coward.
We gonna buy anywhere? Or I'll do a buyback here.
Okay, we'll come over there and we'll buy a loadout. Going to Mark.
I'll take shotgun.
I mean, going to you guys, yeah. That buy dangerous? Oh shit.
No, I don't think so.
Mark, drop some of your money.
Is
We'll
it?
go back to those houses though. It's a bad place
Yeah,
to
yeah.
drop it. Okay, bought it, and I'm getting back in. And
Somebody can pick
we
me
go
up.
OE. Go to these houses for a quick moment. Or you can go this house up here.
Sure, let's do it.
The height. Salt also looks untouched. Okay, I could use Minish.
Yeah.
Just go look
armor.
at salt mine.
I'll fly the bird.
You flying back to the buy?
Moving.
Should we? We could.
Where you going?
I could do the buy. I was thinking of getting that 5G sitting out there.
Let's do it.
It's fine.
I'll get the other helo.
Fortunately, there's no buys out there though.
I got it.
Just wanna go buy some armor plates.
Yeah. I have 7, so I can drop you a couple to stay alive.
Just do it. Just fly right over it. Let's just get this done quick. I'll drop in.
I didn't realize I don't know how long I've been muted, guys. That's wild. Absolutely. There's a guy dropping in on us here, up
This
here.
guy, he's being shot at from, there's guys around this area that
wanna
were
get
shooting
in?
at that guy.
Get in, I can pull
There's
you
a
up.
truck.
Good. Roger, mid.
Get out of here. Or 2 though.
Nope, truck. Wait.
Police station here, maybe?
Being shot.
Getting
You guys
shots
are
from
getting
down
shot.
in purple.
Bastards. Maybe not. It's probably a little too hot there.
Kind of nowhere else. I don't know where she go. Get the air, but cars below us.
Switching seats, preparing to fire.
People inside.
Bombs away on the car. That's it for my rockets. Roger. I'm gonna return fire if I can.
This old safe buy we always never die at.
Someone's sniping us. Double glints.
Yep, glints from there.
Yeah, Roger.
From where?
From behind us, directly behind us, also from under us to the right. There's a loadout happening right here.
Loadout, yeah. So, prison?
Yep, 100%. Oh, watch them scurry like little ants. Missile lock.
Missile locking.
It's comms.
Someone's got in this helo in prison.
Excuse me. Fuck my lungs. I gotta stop drooling. It's bad for you. There's no way that shit's good for you.
Alright, back in we go.
With no rockets, just a heads up, no rockets.
We have a secondary loadout. Do we try and
I'm
go
also
for it?
down to
Fighting it?
just 2 clips, heads up. Low on ammo.
Jay dropped an armor box over here. He's maybe muted or cut out.
Dave was resetting his headset at one
Any
point.
spare plates?
Negative, no
Nope.
spares.
Well, now I do, yeah. Well, I just picked that box up, so
Oh, okay.
yeah, I didn't have any.
Here we come.
Roger. Oh.
Oh
Wait,
my
wait,
god,
don't
this
fly.
helicopter is about to explode.
Get out of there.
Nice.
It's gonna blow.
Yeah, get away from it. Yeah, there we
Yeah,
go.
that was... As soon as it started up, it started ping-ponging off the walls.
Your Pat, can you buy a munitions box?
Yep. There's the muns. Gonna drop that as well. Here it is.
Mark, do you need that?
Yeah, I'm gonna grab it
munitions,
real
or-
quick. I'm gonna grab it. 1 sec. I just wanna not ping pong this guy. Got it? Roger. Let's go. Ready to go. Joker's loaded.
Okay, so we're no more flares. And I'm at.
You have flares. They refresh, Pat. They just, you can only deploy a flare every like 60 seconds. That's why if you get 2 missiles, you're fucked. But if you get one, if you like one and then another one in a minute, you should be okay. I'm hitting this fucking baddie in front of us.
You guys wanna go hang on the array, maybe?
Yes. Love the array. Glinting down here. Orange. Seat switching.
I don't know how I didn't hit him on that one. Just standing there.
There's a lot of movement.
I broke him.
Nice. Good shot. Oh, we got guys at the bottom of the array at least, for sure. I got 2 guys down here. Top of the array looks clear so far. Yeah, I'm gonna drop.
Pushing below.
Good, just some good cash here. Okay, I'm heading back. I'm gonna go mine. Yeah, they're hitting us from below. They can't hit shit. I'm gonna go mine the rope, guys. Let's make sure no one surprises. I'm putting a double claymore on that one, so that should kill anyone coming upstairs. Wish we had a fucking munitions box up here.
That cluster pushed them southeast, I think.
Not sure.
They're still in this building.
Oh, they're running out the back.
Okay. Oh.
I broke him.
Trying to get to that buy.
I'm gonna fucking rocket it. Can I get a vision on it?
It's yeah, it's on our side of that building.
They're in this building.
Okay. I tried.
Oh, there's one at the buy. Now he's pushing into purple as well.
Cluster strike incoming. Moving from my position. They're dropping it directly on top of us here.
Oh, there's still guys below us.
Yeah, yeah. Got away intact though. We're good.
Below us where?
Like directly below us where that cluster strike was. They basically put it on themselves. It didn't have much angle on it, so it's coming directly down.
Nothing on a heartbeat. It's like ghosts.
I mean, these guys are just a bunch of bitches, but whatever. Something going on in orange.
Yeah, there's a king in there.
He's no longer a king, but he's on top.
What is this curious sight I see?
But he's down here.
I gotta get closer. There's a convoy out by the hills. I'm gonna try and hit. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. I'm gonna miss them. Where'd they go? There they are. Bye.
They bought a loadout. Yeah, it's gonna land on the roof of that gas station.
We gotta figure out where
Oh
we're going.
fuck, I'm down over here. Someone just sniped me, guys. I'm crawling, but purple probably has a chance of getting me. But it's hot.
Yeah, it's you guys.
So you guys are down?
No, we're up way above you.
No, you're still up there. What direction did you get sniped from?
It's coming from the east. From the east. Thanks, buddy. Southeast.
Oh, those guys.
Broke one on this fence.
Oh shit, I got sniped.
Shit.
You jump over to get me.
Can I?
Yep. Can't. It's been done.
Okay, moving my ass.
God.
I'm moving up. Thanks for the revive, buddy.
Downed him.
I'd love to
It's
hear
like a
it.
proper long jump. The curl around. Or a high
Behind the
jump.
rock here. I downed him.
Okay, targeting.
Shield up and move away out of here.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I'm gonna head down to their level.
He died.
Oh, nice. Good. Love to hear it. Okay. Covering you guys, making sure there's no surprises. Oh, we got guys down here.
Near the gas? Oh yeah.
More guys on this brick building down here. Red brick building on orange. White shack. They're about to start fighting each other, I think. Oh, this is so fun to watch.
Broke him.
Oh my god, that was incredible. Storm's coming, they gotta run.
Oh, we do? Yeah. So where are we going? We going like
They'll stay on top
bunker
of
area?
the array. And after that we can...
There's guys at stadium as well. Okay, now you're bringing them into my range. Good job. Keep them coming. Where are these motherfuckers?
Buyback happened near purple. This one.
Okay.
Watch this, guys. Oh, we got a buyback over here as well.
Guys right below
Shooter
us. I
below
think.
us?
Does anyone have rockets?
Yeah.
Got one.
No.
I'll take any donations.
2 in
Give me
heartbeat below
nice
us,
sniper
west.
bullets.
I have one at
yeah.
the,
Thanks, bud.
I have sniper as well.
Pat, do you need anything?
I could take some AR, but I'm not desperate.
Still 2 below us. We're gonna have to jump. Oh, I guess we won't have to jump. Never mind.
Not yet.
shooting over here?
I'm just shooting a guy on a roof with a rocket and see if it lands. Probably not.
Should really save my bullets. Who's parachuting?
Dropping in. Someone's dropping in. Think? The hell?
Oh, he's out here somewhere.
This is yeah, it is.
We need to parachute. How do we? Oh my goodness gracious.
I say we hit the ground and move. I say we go straight down and move on the ground rather than get cut out of the sky.
So?
Yeah.
We got guys below us.
Yeah, you might be right though.
Still.
Less the rest of
20 meters.
Tell there's people fighting back and forth.
The vehicle's done. Don't worry, I got that.
Down one below us. Mark, below to your left.
Down to guy destroyed the vehicle.
Put one down there.
Roger, down to my left. Okay.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
No,
you gotta go.
My mic is...
Where are we going? Are we going for green? What's the plan?
I'm just
here?
running straight down the line.
First is good rough, but I think we should try and fly.
I think we can we get to this building?
We can get even further.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm gonna get almost across the ravine.
No one is shooting at it. Why is no one shooting at us?
No one's shooting us.
This is
They're all
bizarre.
engaged with their shitty
Hills?
bushes.
Yeah.
Police station.
Police station. Ammo.
Couple dots in police station. Couple dots.
I don't like that. Do we rush it? What do we do? Clear it together?
No.
Let's go together.
Climb the roof. It's hard to know where they are. It's kind of a tight building.
Yeah.
I'm gonna climb with Pat. I'm gonna go with Pat.
Me too.
Okay, I'm going low.
Oh, he's up here. They're up here.
Storming the castle. Nice.
The other one jumped off.
Going on the other side. He's right here.
Yeah,
Blue building right here. He's in this building. Beautiful. Love to see there's someone sniping us. Another location. I'm not confirmed. Southeast, I think.
Yeah, fire station.
Southeast fire station. I'm getting back in the police station.
Yep, someone's taking those snips.
See it. Guys, I'm gonna hide in this room really quick. I just gotta grab something from the door very quickly.
I'm armoring up and I'm coming to you guys. We got ammo downstairs.
Snipe from behind. From towards the bridge. Gonna try to get to you guys.
You all on the roof?
Sorry, I'm back. Okay.
Watching that ladder.
Just have a frosty. I can't let that melt outside.
Some guy on the other side of the building. Be careful.
Okay, Roger.
What side?
Over here.
Yeah, that's the guy who sniped me.
A couple guys still in the field out there too.
Where the fuck do we go?
Some shit going off to our right here. Scared T4 or something.
Oof, we gotta see how can we get here. Oh shit.
I say we just climb the hill slow, dude. Yeah. Like push with the storm, maybe?
Yeah.
That way we don't have any surprise the guy's coming up behind us.
Enemy dropping in.
Over
Roger. Purple, Roger.
We gotta deal with these guys.
Agreed, they just bought someone.
Oh shit, I got snipped from behind in the fields.
Pat's
Shot marker on firehouse.
firehouse, Roger. Got you.
I'm down from right by the building. Shit, this might kill me. We're on fire, Mark.
I'm on fire. Burned me to death.
Oh fuck.
Storm's coming.
He's pushing it.
Just go. Just go.
Splinters.
Give up.
Splinter on the hills,
gotta
watch
go.
your left.
Just go, it's okay.
Stuck on a hill.
I'm stuck in the goddamn window.
It's meant to be. Damn. That was a fucking insane move.
There's someone coughing behind me. I think he's dead.
How did I get that hill?
I'm gonna put this in the freezer and try and like refreeze it.
What are you eating?
Outside heroes for group. Okay, so I was getting pinned up by green earlier.
A lot of people left for this being in open hills.
Yeah. Worry about our right here.
Down the circle, that's way in the circle. I have to get that far. So can I get this far? Nice. Circle that rock.
Oh, seeing shots up here. Someone's shooting from lower around here. Wait, not that far. We got one up top here. Downed him.
Nice, guys.
Okay, we still have the one up high somewhere.
Marking target location.
Oh, there's one on blue,
Oh, wait,
two
there's
on
some
blue.
cows.
You just missed it.
Broke one up there. Broke one on blue. There's one moving right.
So you got behind that rock.
Heading this way.
Probably.
There's one behind blue, yep.
Yep. He's a problem.
I just broke him. Oh,
Shot
fuck.
missed.
My goddamn hand slipped off my mouse.
The guys are up to our far right. We can probably get behind that rock. Yep, that's still in.
We should head for the safe zone.
Is he still at blue?
And on to the right.
There's guys to our right as well.
Like 105.
Yep.
Armoring up.
Well
Love
played.
to see that.
I think they're gonna break right flank. Watch out. You got it, buddy. You fucking own this.
Oh, come on, come on, come on.
It's okay. Gotta get over that hump. They gotta come to you now. They gotta come to you.
There's still a guy at blue.
Oh, love to
Down
see
him,
it. That
down
smoke's
him
gonna
on
kill
blue.
him. Let the smoke kill him.
Down the other.
Let the smoke get him. Let the smoke get him. If it, oh,
He's up at blue. Got him.
Oh, nice, guys.
Ooh.
hell yeah!
That one felt good. Dude, this 10 round M4 did not let me down.
Dude, that I watched you use that gun. It is sick. Watching you just put down guys, that is amazing. Holy shit. Sorry, I just going to Discord.
No, Neil wants. Is Neil wanting in?
I don't know.
We have to do that.
I mean, yeah.
Yep.
Can't forget that.
I know the law. Respect. GG. Well played.
GG.
Stats.
No respect.
I convey zero respect to these fucks.
Oh, I can't. Oh, I waited too long. I can't launch the game now. Oh.
0 kills. I really did not pull my weight in that game, guys. For a win, classic, like, I did nothing to contribute to that win other than anxiety.
You had the rocket launcher just paving
Yeah,
the way.
you were dropping vehicles.
True. What a game.
I'm surprised we were able to hold that rock at the end there. That was, I was just waiting to get clipped on the side.
I'm back at the lobby by myself.
Am I there too?
Stunning.
Yep.
I can't back out of my game.
I was gonna say I'm stuck in a loading screen.
They do this to us. They're testing our patience.
Figure it
They're
out.
trying to deny us the back-to-back.
That's a 2-win night already.
It's gotta
That's
happen.
pretty good.
That's it's actually kind of fucking sick, guys.
Did we get a win yesterday too?
I think so.
I don't believe I did. What is going on? My game's like frozen. Come on.
Jay is just surpassing people with wins in our squad.
Oh, win ratio?
Well, win ratio for sure. The thing is, you have 28 wins.
5.7 win ratio. That's top 12% apparently.
That's phenomenal. How did you? What's the site for this stuff?
COD.tracker.gg.
Still on a
Oh
fucking
my
loading
gosh,
screen
can I get
here.
out of this
I was gonna say I'm still in this fucking loading screen. I'm like, just let me
It's
out.
you and me that were stuck in here.
Yeah, Pat's just with me in the gang.
Here, we got this.
There, I got your invite.
Do you think they're gonna bring any new Zane skins for season 6?
Oh, always.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Always. Zane will always get an update.
Always, that's the one skin they always
Gonna be a new
update.
pants pack. Gotta try and like get that trending or something. Like new pants for Zane.
Love it.
Okay,
Alright.
I apparently didn't join the game. Jesus Christ.
No, you're here. I see you.
Right. Oh, okay.
I see you too. I think you're good.
Trust you. Can't trust my game.
Yeah, my win percentage is not high. The games I've played, but my wins, I'm top 5%.
You fooled around.
Kills,
For a long time.
overall top 6%.
Pat was playing this before there were gangs.
Wait,
I
what was top 5%? Your number of wins?
Yeah, at 85.
Oh wow, 85 wins. Jesus. I got some
Average life, like when you play in a game, is 8 minutes 27 seconds, which is top 3%. That was my only.
8 minutes 59, top 1.5%.
That a boy.
I guess I'm ratty as hell.
Top 10s, I'm the top 1.3% at 1,000.
You're a good team player.
Top 25,
It is.
I'm one game away from a top 25 at 2,000, but that puts me at top 1%. Oh, contracts, the amount of contracts I've done, I'm 0.7%.
Wow.
Oh, I gotta look at just Battle Royale,
5,000.
not Plunder.
No, I'm looking at, I don't know.
Changes my stats.
Interesting.
How can Fontaine's Razor have 17,000 wins? How's that even possible?
Who's that? Is that a streamer?
I don't know. I just clicked on wins and it showed me the the top 5 on PlayStation.
It's crazy that it must show hackers, because when we looked at the old stat tracker, there was people who had the amount of games played and time played more than time existed in the existence of the game. Like it's like 2 years in a year. We're like, there's no way.
I mean,
Yeah,
you'd
it's
hope they'd
literally
try to
impossible.
filter that out, but to not ruin their
Yeah, like if
statistics.
after go to the barracks and look at, instead of like team friends and all that stuff in the game, you can actually see all, and it shows you the top
Oh,
players.
in the
like,
game.
Yeah, it's like you have 1 billion kills.
Warm-up's done. Time to kick this off.
Real thing. Coming in.
Anything quick good? Like Summit or...
Sorry, I haven't looked at the map yet.
Yeah,
I'll follow you guys. Just running behind
No
on
helo.
my bowl smoking.
Quick Summit.
Early some?
Gas is approaching your position. Move to the safe.
Lot
No
of people
helo
drop.
though. Hmm.
We got company.
Oh wow.
Not a ton coming this way, but a few.
Someone just shoots one out of the sky, Mark. Are you mute?
I think he may be.
Take that
Yeah,
as a
we got
yes.
some guys low. They're
I'm
definitely
sorry, my
beating us
mouth
with
was full of
combat.
fries.
Oh, the Wendy's cake.
Frosty was like totally melted. So disappointing.
Okay, I'm going for the scav.
I'm with you.
I'm with you. The guy's going this way.
Okay, you got two
There's-
guys dropping in, right above you.
I'm going to the firehouse.
Down one. There's one close. Oh, he's got a shotgun. He's got a shotgun. Oh,
Coming to you, Jay.
fuck.
Oh, fuck. Guess
He had a
what?
lot of guns already.
So do I.
Jesus. He's got an MG, actually.
Oh, never mind.
Fucking chance.
He's down here.
I hear him. Can't see
He's
him.
over here. He went around this way. Going back inside, I think. Yeah, he's right in front of me. Got him, downed him. I'm gonna go fucking slow kill him.
Broke a guy. There's another guy down here. Is that him?
Let's go. Well, I killed the John McClane, but there is another guy around over here towards Orange. He's in that facility.
Is he in the sky?
Must be. Nice. Move for that scav. Who's hitting bongs? Who the fuck is getting high at a
As I'm
time
dropping in.
at a time like this? Just kidding. You gotta get knocked out.
Dropping
It's the rules.
Oh, there's a guy at the fire station.
Excuse me. I would have covered my mouth, but I can't.
Alright, I gotta get a weapon and I'll try and support. There's no fucking weapons here.
Okay, let's go back to business.
I got banged up by a guy inside the fire station.
In the fire station, okay.
Yes.
Run away.
Didn't know about him.
Now, I'm not super familiar with his work, to be honest with you, but I think I'm about to find out.
Go throw a decoy grenade.
Okay. What does that do?
It just makes shot markers for them.
Tight.
The king killed himself. Trying to get to kill
I got
me
fooled by one yesterday. It was actually kind of convincing.
Oh, he's in the upper window. Jesus.
He's holding that corner.
He sees me rushing him, Jay. What is he doing?
Reloading?
Your teammate was sent to the gulag. They'll fight for a chance to redeploy.
What do I keep hearing behind me? What the fuck is this shit? Okay.
No, he's deacon.
Where are they?
bailing
They're
in a
firehouse
vehicle?
still?
What a
Just
pussy.
one guy, as far as I can tell, yeah.
What a bitch.
You just killed me, you take the truck and run away?
Piece of fucking like trash human, dude.
Absolute coward.
Sorry, money stitch. Oh, we got Pat's got the buy. Oh, we still got the goo.
No
We
way.
got the buy.
Okay, let's get to that buy.
Okay, there is a guy floating down.
I see him. He's jumping. He's dropping right down there. Yeah.
Two people floating down there. Do we just push around to our old police station?
Yeah. Safer.
Buy, load out. Hopefully another loadout comes to us in time.
No. God, so disappointing. All I wanted was a chocolate frosty, and just to get like a melted soup, guys, it's a little demoralizing. The wind makes up for it, to be honest with
that's
you.
what you're putting in the freezer. I gotcha.
Then I put it in there, and I remembered how bad it gets when you do that, and I got it out, and I'm like, yep, I don't want any more of this. I'm just gonna eat the half melted frosty as is. And I'm gonna leave a shitty Uber review. I just don't get why I don't pour it right when the guy comes. You know what I mean? Like, pour the fucking frosty when the dude walks up.
I feel bad for everyone who delivers McDonald's because as a guy who does it, sometimes the food is made so quick it sits there.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
COVID times, you can't just walk in and grab it from a desk. You have to ring a different door and then you have to wait for someone who's free to bring it to you.
That's what they call in the business a rigmarole. Alright, I guess I will buy the loadout.
I will buy the Hovey.
And you buy the munitions and the Hovey. I'm gonna drop my change. And request that someone buys munitions with that.
Can't do it.
Okay. Wow.
Not enough.
Fair. That's a
Refuse to do it.
okay. That's a worse reason than Jay had.
What was my reason?
Pat, you gonna buy it?
Yeah, just looting up here. There's a couple shields.
I could use those. Actually,
Here's a munition box. I'm gonna drop it right up front here for you boys.
Okay.
Very dangerous location.
Okay. Let's plan.
Be selfless. We'll buy a UAV. Push the coast?
Yeah, we could wait. You know what I think we should do? Just throwing this out there as an idea. It's gonna take a while. Never mind. The train. Well, the train's gonna come around right through here eventually. We could jump on it, and it's gonna take us where we need to go, and we can get recons on the
So
way.
wanna pick this up? Armor box?
Trash.
I'd like to use it.
Drop it in. Let's do it.
I got no plates. Anyone has any spares?
I got 2 here. Alright. Lock stocked. Ready to go.
Okay.
Secondary loadout comes soon. Do we just wait?
Yeah.
Or do we risk
How
it
soon?
going there?
30 seconds?
Do we push all the way to the coast and be really cheeky about it?
Could do that.
Go back to our old building that... Oh, I
Do that?
hear a helicopter.
Yeah, so do
Guys
I.
coming into the buy. Whole squad, whole squad, whole squad.
Don't worry, I got this.
One dropped out?
They all dropped out.
Dropped out.
Got 2 on the other hill here, just banged up.
Watch your left flank.
Oh, this guy right here.
Foley, I got you. Fall back. I got Hovey. I got Hovey.
The other guys, I saw most of them went down to the
Cat, fall into the gas. Fall into the gas. We got you. We got
Oh,
you.
they're behind us.
Turning
We're getting
around.
shot from behind.
Fall down the
North,
cliff. Fall down the cliff.
northeast.
Fall down the cliff. Fall my way. Down here. Oh, fuck. They're in these houses
Run
over here.
away.
They're in this house over
Yeah.
here. Taking cover wherever I can. Oh, there's guys under the
Going back
bridge.
to
Under the
police.
bridge by the Red Hot Chili Peppers over here.
I'm going back to police station.
Found a guy in the house.
Oh, God. There's a guy down the loadout with me.
Yeah, yeah, that's where the helicopter boys went. They went down there.
I'm in this garage just hiding like a coward.
Shit, we got pinched there.
My armor's not working.
Guy, see the guy over here.
Okay, my armor's not working. It won't load armor. There we go.
Okay, what house? What are we looking at here?
They're in
Orange.
this house. I downed one.
Green? Okay,
Green,
roger,
green.
green.
thought it was the one by police.
There was a guy right near me. I don't know where he went.
Behind us! Oh, you fucker. What do you think you're doing?
Sneaky fuck.
He wasn't alone. He wasn't alone.
Shit, I'm down. I gotta... Fuck, that guy's in that house got me again. God damn it.
One's at green.
Just got my loadout, too. Poopy poo.
Found him again.
Oh, you did? Fuck.
Yeah, I'm
Alright.
fucked
What do
up,
we
man.
get by Sitch?
He's got
we
good
put it all
stuff.
together.
He's getting this stuff.
It's not enough.
No, he's got the goo. He's got this.
No, that's not looking good.
Are we pushing green or are we pushing past?
I just wanted to see if I could get an angle for the finish.
I'm going loadout.
Alright.
Good shiny.
That ghost.
Not well. Didn't do well there. Not very good at all.
That's pushing past.
That was
Or you
so
just getting-
bad. That was so bad.
Angle and have a C, both above and beside.
I don't like this. I don't like this. Oh, I just got
Where?
downed. Somewhere around here.
Marking target location.
What?
Not good. Not good. Oh, I see him. He's glinting us. Oh my god.
Hit?
What a loser. How did he miss that? That bush did fucking so much work for us there.
Good effect.
Kill confirm. Oh, I blew someone up at the fucking loadout.
The train's
Amazing.
coming. In Ode of Mark, we could get on the train.
Yeah, whatever. Whatever. I'm dead now. He has to take in my plan.
1, 2, 3.
I said, oh.
Need
I'm
400
kidding,
more
I'm kidding.
bucks.
Mark some gear.
Memorial.
Okay, so watch. We got a sniper on our left. Just. Sure, he wants to finish this.
Okay, I do see people above on top of
Battery.
battery.
We do fire.
I might do the train.
I'm just watching our butts.
God.
You get on the
I
train.
won't make. I won't make it.
You won't make it.
No, I'm watching for those guys behind us.
Oh god. Oh god.
Oh, this is so dangerous.
I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make it.
Watch out for battery on our right.
Oh yeah, we got shooters behind us too on the other side.
Bunch of snipers.
There's a whole squad.
To buy here, and we can buy our boy.
Whole squad on battery, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're just walking. Oh shit. Okay, what do we do here?
Yeah, they seen me.
Get this by here.
Mark the buy station.
I'm gonna buy him and get back on.
Yeah.
Oh, what?
Drop your money. I'll do the buy.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I don't know,
We'll
guys.
go drop it on the train.
Maybe you should just keep it.
Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh
I don't know
god.
why I can do that. I don't know why I'm gonna do that.
Why is Hovey hurt? What happened?
Because I couldn't make it on the train.
Oh, sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
I said it.
Sorry, I was looking at women online. I apologize.
We got a cart pursuing us here.
It's a king. It's a king. He's trying to live his life.
Yeah, let's end that
man.
immediately if
Fuck.
possible.
That was so close.
This will give us the money to get Hobie back. do it quick, we can get it right in time to get here.
Fair. Fair. God, I need a gun. Okay, let's hope there's something here.
We getting off here?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, we might as well.
Not much of a choice. Let's do it.
Some cash, buy Hobie, and hide in this very open building.
Oh, this is one of my favorite. Let's go hide in the kiosk. That way they can just kill us with one rocket. Be really fun.
Armor here.
There's still protests that I have to give money to Hobie, but whatever.
Duly noted.
Go check out this coast up here. See what's...
There's a king out here, eh? Do we want to go end him?
Oh yeah.
It's a car.
I'll go check it out.
It's moving away pretty fast.
I'm faster. I'm faster than him.
Hearing shots up here at the king.
Yeah, this is a mistake. What I'm doing is a mistake. I'm coming back.
Get out of here, boys. There's people out here. At least no one's out here. It's able to get up there.
It will
Ditch
be.
the bike, ditch the bike.
The battery boys are probably going to end up out here.
Drawing attention.
Oh, I got
so
you.
Goddamn loud.
I have a pistol.
Oh, wonderful.
Here, they give you, where are you, Hobie?
I also have a
I actually
pistol.
don't know
I
how
have
to
no
drop
guns.
guns.
I have no guns.
Oh, I guess I just do it in this menu, don't I? I'm an idiot.
At least that gives me a chance to hurt somebody. Just gonna hold and wait for the loadout.
I guess.
Somebody's loadout is here.
Fuck me. Give me your guns.
Oh, weapons. Oh, okay.
Give me something. I just need anything other than a pistol. Okay, assault rifle, or sorry, sniper rifle? No, it's not gonna do it.
Is that a ground? No.
I wish.
Max. Here.
A weird AMAX. What the hell is that about?
There's a rocket launcher and there's a sniper. I
Take
have
some sniper
2 rockets and I
bullets.
have 40 sniper.
I got a rocket.
If anyone can spare any AR, this gun doesn't have much. It's a
Okay.
weird thermal scope, like stubby AMAX. I've never seen this before.
Oh wow, that is short.
Weird.
Yeah.
There's also C4, 2 C4.
We got guys at the buy here.
Roger.
He's lying down. Oh man.
Heads up, he's at the oh, guys, load out, load out, load out.
He's dead.
Yeah.
Overkill.
This gun is insane. I just wanted to try it.
Shields here for
I
someone.
know.
Need it.
It's not good.
You don't have no shields.
So there's still one on blue. We still got
Roger,
one on
moving up.
blue.
A weird spot for a loadout.
They must have bought one.
Here he is.
Nope.
What was that?
There's a mine out here.
Wasn't ours?
Broke him.
Nice. He's kind of an idiot. He just keeps coming out and fucking with me, and it's Ooh, I just heard a sniper
peeking right
rifle
side?
just
Yeah, he's peeking right
slip
side.
by my head.
Broke him again.
Nice. Fuck this guy.
Same guy.
Let's move up on him. It's just one. Why don't we all rush this guy? Put the pressure on him.
Could get behind that.
Okay, this is how it all
No.
falls apart. This is exactly how it all falls.
Where did that come from?
Him, it's from
Where did
him.
that come
He
from?
sniped me. He sniped me.
Broke him.
Alright, move it up to Mark.
That's probably him.
Close here with my AR to get some cover fire for you.
Nice.
I need it.
That's interesting how that worked.
Oh, here it is. Tag him,
Got
tag
him. Got
Saw
him.
them.
Let's go get his shit.
Team wipe. Team wipe.
Yeah, love to see it.
Do need stuff. I got 24 backup AR.
Okay, I'll leave the AR for you, buddy. But I'm taking his M4A1. Oh, this is a nice one. It's very pretty. It's got like...
King North. at us.
Roger. Posting up.
One got out.
I want to get away from this buy. It feels dangerous. That's one of the last buys.
Pull back into the hills.
I'm just gonna get up in this little tower. I'm just worried about the left side from the north.
Yeah, totally.
Oh, sniper!
Oh, one thing left.
Sniper! Okay, I have no bullets. I kind of fucked that up. Does anyone have any AR to spare?
Where are these guys you're shooting at? Oh, there we go.
I just marked one.
We can buy
There's another one over here.
See what?
We can buy munitions.
Yeah, we need that, because I need AR bad. I'm out completely.
Here, take this money.
Thank you.
Okay, I'll buy it.
Roger, roger. And I'll have smoke and all the other fun stuff.
Bought munitions box.
Respect,
Throw it
respect.
Back inside right here.
Love to see it alert.
Dropping what I have just in case, because this could get messy.
Okay. There's a lot of action going. There's, I think, at least 2 squads.
Roger.
Over here.
Color?
Oh.
Teal? Roger. Yeah, okay.
Teal, blue.
I'm worried about up here a bit.
Yeah.
That's my main. There's a couple of cars up there.
Moving up. Oh my god, yes, 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 yes.
Would like that. It's
Two.
not very safe for us.
No, I'm gonna say no to it.
This is that little valley.
I think we should gatekeep behind us, guys. That's what I think we should do, and then own this fucking territory.
Yeah, I agree.
Just make sure no one comes up behind.
I got a pretty good.
Oh, they're behind us. They did it. They did it. They did exactly what I said. There's a guy up here.
They're in our old position.
Yeah. How many? Do you see?
No, I just.
Oh shit! I'm in trouble.
Oh, behind.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck. That's north.
That's it. Yeah, kind of what. Yeah, interesting. Clever girl. Thanks, Hopes. Just pin him down for me.
Shields off. He's behind that rock.
Is that the one? Oh no, behind.
Pin us down.
behind.
Pin us
Other
down.
side. Yeah.
Jesus, sorry, man. That's
Down
fucked.
one.
That's not cool. At least we
A
both.
bunch of them up in the hills behind us.
Yeah. Green, between green and orange.
Right.
Pat, what do you have eyes on? I hear footsteps.
Nothing.
Oh, that's you.
Inside here. Just watching that 660.
Yeah, they're
Oh,
coming.
yes,
They're
it's
coming
people
this way.
pushing
Yeah.
behind.
This is fucked. I fucked that up. Sorry, guys.
No, we knew it was coming.
I shouldn't have pushed, though. I should have waited for you guys, or we should have gatekeeped them a bit differently.
They're gonna be coming out of here.
There's at least
fucking kidding me.
2, maybe 3 back there behind where Jay's shooting at.
Yeah, I got 3 guys up by the buy as well. This sucks.
I'm gonna be coming to you shortly.
Oh, that is a body. Oh shit. Oh shit. I'm stuck. Oh, I'm down. I'm gonna get down. I'm almost dead. I got 2 clean shots on me. Got stuck. Dumb.
You still out there?
Yeah, there's 3 of them. Oh, I need a push. Heavy push. There's 2 at the car coming through the front.
There's a whole squad out there. At least 3.
Yeah, it was full 4 guys.
GG's guys, that's gonna be it.
That's a great GG, guys. We played that pretty fucking great, all things considered. Extremely GG. Well played.
Very GG's.
TBC.
Got the dub.
All the other acronyms. Bye.
All those fun things. Yeah, boys.
And ladies and gentlemen, those of you who've joined us on the stream tonight, thanks for coming to hang around. We really appreciate it. I think we are going to conclude. Actually, you know what we're going to do? We're going to take a quick break. Fuck that. We're going to take a quick 2-minute break, and I'm going to come back with some Space Engine. And we'll cap the night off with flying through space, recapping the exciting things about the James Webb Telescope, and go from there. So I'll be back in less than 5 minutes, guys. speaking of the redshift, my web camera's white balance is off here, so we're just going to correct that by... I don't know, it's a little bit better. Alright guys, I think this will be a really fun way to recap tonight's conversation around the James Webb Space Telescope and the possibilities that it might unlock for us. For those of you like me, you're fans of Space Engine. It's a fun little application that lets us fly through the universe and really appreciate the scale of things. While we do that, we're going to listen to my boy Jakey. Hope he doesn't mind that we use his wonderful music for some inspiration flying through space. What you're seeing here, what you kind of can barely see, is the red shifted light of these. These are some of the brightest objects in the universe because their light is still capable of reaching us out in the vast darkness here. So if we were to pick one of these and kind of fly in on it sort of as fast as we can, wait for the universe to kind of come back out of the red shift and the light to sort of come back into the proper wavelength that we can see. You can only see this, and it's like literally right on the edge of space. And in here, you're probably going to find some kind of, I imagine there's going to be a very supermassive black hole inside of here. And it's these type of phenomenon that will have a much better ability to actually see using the instrumentation on the telescope as a result of its increased capacity to not only process, that deeper sort of infrared spectrum of light, but also just having a significantly larger mirror and being able to capture a significantly larger portion of light, right? I think I see what I'm looking for. This may or may not be it. Yep, that's it. I think. No? Nope. Looking for a supercluster. There should be some kind of like dank supercluster of stars around here somewhere. Oh, is that just a regular star? It is. But anyway, being able to see those that deep infrared is going to let us see things that currently are just hidden from us, essentially, as a result of the universe. So, we're going to have all these interesting objects, and oh wow, here, this is actually, there we go. This is where we want to be. There's my guy. Like I said, there's probably some kind of like super massive black hole. Just, oh, music. Sorry, guys. There's a couple of them. You can see these super clusters. Then inside of them is usually a black hole. I should be able to find, I think I see it. Nope. 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 Why can't I see it? I'm usually really good at this. Oh. There it is. 14x black hole. Oh. Cool. So, is James Webb gonna help us find black holes? It'll definitely help us perhaps improve our precision in detecting objects like that in the universe, for sure. But it's truly an exciting, like truly exciting innovation. So let's look at Earth real quick here. Okay. So Hubble, floats around the orbit of Earth fairly close to it. But if we were to try and position ourselves, let me see if I can get... That actually might be kind of... Wait a second, what is this? It's 49,000. Okay, 100,000. 2, 3, 4, 5. There, I want to get to 1 million. So this is going to be the approximate position where we are here in terms of there's Earth, and we will be the James Webb Telescope at approximately this distance, about, I think it was 1 million kilometers from Earth. Maybe might have been miles, in which case it's double that. But anyway, gives you some perspective for how far out the telescope is going to be hanging, and kept cold enough for it to operate, and also be able to just kind of stay out of the sun, you know, in the best way that it can. So in terms of, sorry, I gotta turn this down a little bit because it's distracting the fuck out of me. So the thing that I find the most interesting is, like, what are we gonna look at? Like, what kind of things could we potentially point other than just the random sky? And previously we've talked about Proxima Centauri, which is a nearby system. We can actually find it here and fly there. So if we found Proxima B, which, if you were listening earlier, is a system that actually can, we've detected some of the precursors for life. It has exoplanets in the habitable zone, as they call it. And an interesting property about Proxima B is that it, sorry, I just want to zoom out a little bit here. You guys can appreciate the scale between these. So Proxima B is there, we're here. Like, I mean, in terms of like our astronomical scale, it's not that far. So this is Proxima Centauri, which is one of the nearest stars. And Proxima B is one of the planets that orbits it. And what's kind of cool about Proxima, orbits on, please, thank you. Whoops. There we go. Think. Did I pick the wrong? I think I might have picked the wrong star. Shit, Proxima. Oh wow, it's all the way out there. Okay, my bad. And oops, let's try and keep track of it. There's that little quiet little guy out there. There we go. Proxima Centauri. And if we're here, and let's pull up Earth. So Earth is just right over there. So yeah, they're, again, like, not super far from each other in terms of the relativity of the giant fucking sea or soup that we are immersed in. So if we go to Proxima, sorry, my navigation skills tonight are kind of subpar, guys. I apologize. There's a planet here that is inside of the habitable zone, which you just love to see, and shows some of the characteristics that we would find in a planet that have life, like whether it's like containing particular gases, yada yada yada. So this is the kind of thing that we would want to point the telescope at, is to start let us see, you know, this particular star. Now, one of the things that, one of the instrumentation, pieces of instrumentation they have is the coronagraph. So what's kind of, this is why I like being able to use Space Engine to visualize this stuff. If I turn on the time, which lets us watch the orbits a little bit, okay? So you can see this planet, right, as it traverses, and we can actually slow it down even a little bit more, maybe. Sorry. Yeah, let's slow it way down. So we want to sometimes, in order to see a planet better, as it rotates around a star, right, we're looking for what we call the transit, right? And you might have heard of like things like the transit of Mercury, which is literally watching Mercury, like, you know, go across the sun. So let's try and set ourselves up for a transit. I think that's what we got to do here. One sec. should be. The challenge is it's always moving. Like the orbits are constantly. It's fucked. It's really hard to stay. I gotta slow it down even more. Just to give you guys an idea what it looks like. Okay. Oh my god, this is so sensitive. Okay, I lost it. Fuck. Anyway, the transit is when the planet goes across the sun. And as it does that, we can do this better with Earth. So, for example, let's say we're an alien civilization. We want to see the Earth as a planet, right? Watching it pass across the sun like this, transiting across the sun, right? And obviously at super far distances, the effect is a little bit less apparent, depending on if you can actually get the contrast right in here. But anyway, the point that I'm trying to make is that as the Earth passes over the sun, an alien civilization could use the spectrograph or, using the atmosphere's composition through spectroscopy to conclude that we have a nitrogen, oxygen-rich atmosphere that also could contain water, right? And one of the things that the coronagraph does is it actually blocks out the sun, which makes it easier to see these objects as they do their transit. So, yeah, it's an absolutely fascinating piece of technology that I am, like, incredibly excited to see implemented. So, with that, guys, we are going to fly into the depths of space. We're going to watch the redshift together, and we're going to conclude tonight's stream. It was a really fun one. I had a really good time hanging with people, playing some video games. Hope you guys enjoyed yourselves, too. It's always awesome to have new people come by, drop by, say hello, don't say hello, lurk, whatever. Anyway, guys, it's been lovely. It's been a great night. Keep looking at the stars and keep dreaming big. Good night. And here is the last dying lights of the universe as we know it, fading off into the dark. As that light shifts deeper and deeper into red. That's it, guys. Have a good night. It has been an absolute pleasure. Take care. And I think I already said this, but keep looking at the stars. See you guys.